Well. World-class veteran video game critic Michael Does Life. Oh, Michael.
Oh, it's a setup, it's a setup, it's a setup, there's an oh, it's a setup, it's a setup, it's a setup, there's an oh, it's a setup, it's a setup, it's a setup, there's an oh, it's a setup, it's a setup, it's a setup, there's an oh, it's a setup, it's a setup, it's a setup, there's an oh, it's a setup, it's a setup, it's a setup, there's an oh, it's a setup, it's a setup, it's a setup, trailer, there's a mo, it's a beast.
Shut the fuck up! Fucker! Move!
I need a gangster bitch.
Come on.
I want a gangster bitch, yo.
Come on.
I want a gangster boogie with my. I need a
gangster bitch.
I want a gangster bitch, yo.
Come on.
I want a gangster boogie with my. I need a gangster bitch. She don't sleep and she don't play. Sticking up girls from around the fucking way. Strapped but lovable, hateful and huggable. Always in trouble and definitely fuckable. See her now, booms and pounds. She's my friend. Puffing on a blunt, sipping on a Heineken. She's got charm, a fire.
Boy, oh boy.
Going to the movies, packing his and her.
Can they not handle it? It is so, believe me, incredibly sad that we could tell you. As ladies and gentlemen, we are on the air for a special broadcast as today marks 100 days until the biggest entity in all of VIDYA.
I want a gangster bitch. I want a
get on my level.
I need a
get on my level.
I want a gangster bitch. Yo. I need a gangster bitch. I want a with my. I wanna. She likes to party with a posse and drink beer.
Get on my level. Ladies and gentlemen, folks at home, we are 100 days until the biggest entity in all of VIDYA. As of this broadcast, 100 days until the biggest entity in all of VIDYA. But as we approach the end of August here, in the middle of August here, of course, in the coming weeks, we have the Netflix premiere for the biggest entity in all of VIDYA. An extended look at Grand Theft Auto 6 on August 27th. And boy, oh boy, are they foaming at the mouth. Could never be me, but it could be you.
I want a gangster bitch, yo. I want a gangster bitch. I want a.
Come on.
I need a. I want a. I had a church girl, white girl. One girl was rich.
This is ridiculous. Oh, you guys can't. Look at this right here. Straight up Brando. Veteran of the broadcast, as we expect. No bullshit, and he's coming through, popping the cherry here today. No excuses. And it's what we love to see. Nowhere to be found. They need to get a job. It's a sad situation. Straight up Brando, the veteran of the broadcast, he is in the building here, and he is coming through. As such, we're going to go ahead and get the lasers out. Straight up Brando is coming through. He's popping the cherry here to set the mood, the vibe, the tone, and the atmosphere.
I want a gangster bitch. I want a with my. I need a.
Come on.
I want a gangster bitch. I want a gangster bitch, yo.
Nowhere to be found. And look at this right here. Straight up Brando has had enough. Straight up Brando is in sicko mode. He has had enough, homie.
At Straight Up Brando.
Straight Up Brando.
$10. 100 days.
It is beautiful big-time support. Straight up Brando with the building, veteran of the broadcast, and he is coming through to not only pop the cherry, but to come through with the two-time Tony Hawk combo. He's the current king of the jungle. Straight up Brando. No bullshit. Brando is in the building, and let's put some respect on that. And in a way that makes sense, Straight Up Brando is coming through, and he's coming through in a way that we love to see with the two-time Tony Hawk combo. Straight Up Brando is in the building. He's coming, and he's coming in a way that makes sense with the two-time Tony Hawk combo popping the cherry as well to really set the mood, the vibe, the tone, and the atmosphere, because it's getting really ridiculous in here as of late. They are falling off left and right. Like Upon V said, he might have to do his PhD thesis on the show, and the mental illness that is surrounding it, because quite frankly, it is a little disgusting how they treat World Class and how they're so disrespectful to the show. And what we do is never good enough for them. They're such entitled viewers. It's so sad. It's a free show. You can click on it for free. There's not a mandatory. But they just can't handle it, and it really could never be me. However, Straight Up Brando is in the building, and he's coming through, in a way that makes sense. Two-time Tony Hawk combo, and he's popping the cherry. It might start raining out here at any moment, so if it starts pouring down rain, we, of course, have to pack up the equipment. We can't jeopardize the equipment for 50 viewers. And look at this right here as the beautiful big-time support continues. Better Than Evil is in the building, and it's what we love to see. Look at this right here. Better Than Evil is in the building, and he's cabin thrown away. That makes sense. Come on, homie. They're not lucky.
The meteor on the horizon. Imagine thinking it's going to get delayed when it's coming straight at us.
Yeah, that's pretty ignorant to think that it's going to get delayed at this stage in the game. Really ignorant stuff. I just saw a comment like that in here earlier. And someone said it's going to get delayed. And, you know, I was on that hype train a little bit. I mean, it really wasn't a hype train, but I was on the realistic train. I was on the reality train. And it did look like for a minute there it was going to get pushed back, how they weren't going to show things. But we literally have this premiere later this month. This is coming August 27th in less than 3 weeks. They are pulling the curtain back on the biggest entity in all of VIDYA. It is the best marketing campaign ever. It is worth the wait. And you're going to see some serious shit on Netflix on August 27th. That we can most certainly tell you. Because if they didn't have anything to show for, they certainly wouldn't be broadcasting it to 200 million eyeballs that aren't necessarily gamers. They want to go to Netflix, and they want to have something to show for, and they want to have something to show for that they're very proud, and they want to have something to show for that is going to hook the normies to get more pre-orders. Okay? So they're going to Netflix with the best that they have. Okay? And we're going to see the game in a way that makes sense for the very first time as we head up to the November 19th release date, which is coming very quickly here, okay? That I can tell you. We are closer to GTA 6 than we were closer to Resident Evil Requiem, okay? I need you to let that sink in right now. We are closer to Grand Theft Auto 6 than we are Resident Evil Requiem. So it is coming, and it's coming very quick, and you guys aren't ready, and this month it's coming, actually. We don't have to wait 100 days. 27th of August is when they're pulling the curtain back on Netflix. I'm going to have the biggest show in the world right here at youtube.com/MichaelDoesLife, and I need you guys to tune in, especially for these brokies that are complaining about a Netflix subscription. I'm not going to name I'm not going to name anyone, but I know someone that has a Netflix subscription, and they made a video, and they lied. They're not mad about it because they already have Netflix, and I know that, and it's really fucking disgusting. Okay, they're professional grifters at this point, and it's really just so sad. And I don't know where they get it from. It couldn't be me because I'm not a grifter. If I were a grifter, we'd be making way more money than this. Successful grifters, they make a lot of money. That's how it works, dog. And we're not a grifter. We tell it like it is, and what we see is what we react to. And, you know, on the 27th of August, we're going to look at it, and we're going to look at it in a way that makes sense. And if I'm impressed, which I think that I will be in a lot of aspects, of course, there could be some things that are concerning. There could be some things that we might have to watch out for. But ultimately, at the end of the day, I think when we come away from that, I think the jaw will be on the floor for the runtime. And I think that's where it should be. I think the jaw should be on the floor. And that's where we want it to be. The jaw on the floor for the biggest entity in all of VIDYA on the 27th for the August 27th Netflix premiere. And again, you have these people online. They all have Netflix. I know for a fact one guy does. And guess what? They're coming online to speak bullshit about, oh my God, them greedy bastards. They're putting the advertisement behind a paywall. How dare they? Oh my God, Rockstar sucks, you know? And it's just like, bro, is this a parody? Like, is this satire, bro? Like, there's absolutely no way that you can really have that opinion, bro. Because first of all, you more than likely already have Netflix. You guys are acting like you're just so clueless to Netflix, by the way. Everyone knows what Netflix is. You guys watch Stranger Things and all that crap. WWE Raw is on Netflix, and, well, that is terrible. So maybe I couldn't recommend watching that because that's absolute garbage. So I don't really know what they have on there, but I know they have popular shows for the normies. And it's such a great, fantastic thing for Rockstar Games to take Grand Theft Auto 6 to Netflix because I said your grandma doesn't know of Grand Theft Auto 6. That has to change. And by putting out another trailer on YouTube, that isn't changing. So by them going to Netflix, and I guarantee you that Rockstar Games paid, there's a lot of naive people in the industry that think that Netflix paid. They didn't pay a damn thing. Unless you can show me official documentation where it shows that Netflix came out and said that they paid Rockstar paid, Netflix rather paid. Rockstar Games went to Netflix. I think that is confirmed. I think they did talk about that in the Take-Two conference. They didn't say who paid or what, but I think it's very obvious that Rockstar Games paid for the slot. And why would Netflix pay for content that isn't reoccurring. This is assumingly a one-off thing. I mean, as far as we know right now, maybe it's not, and maybe they have more episodes to come. So if that's the case, then obviously maybe Netflix did pay for it if there's reoccurring content. But I think it's a big gamble for Netflix to pay potentially millions of dollars to get this, to have short-term subscriptions. I don't think that that's a successful business move, in my opinion. So unless you can show me otherwise, where it says that Rockstar Games went to Netflix and Netflix paid for it, that doesn't make sense to me. Netflix has the eyeballs. Netflix is going to want money to showcase Grand Theft Auto 6 on their platform. It's not the other way around. Rockstar ain't getting paid, dog. Okay? I mean, you guys are seriously naive to the entertainment business, and I don't know if Ryan Curtis ever had any opinion on it, but you have to understand how this stuff works. You know, look at the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl has 150 million viewers, 200 million viewers in the U.S., and to do an advertisement on the Super Bowl, it costs a shit ton of money. You got to pay, okay? The NFL ain't paying you. The network ain't paying you, okay? So it's the same thing, dog. Rockstar paid Netflix. I know you guys think that this game is like this thing where it's just like, but no, Rockstar paid Netflix, and it's a great move. I mean, that's my opinion, and it's a great move, regardless of who paid what, or however that went down. It's a fantastic thing, because your grandma will be knowing about this game very soon on the 27th of August, and I've seen these people come in here, and they've gotten really negative, and they've gotten really silly, and it's a sad situation. Where are my mods? Where are my mods and members? As soon as I went live, they've all dissipated. They had a little pre-chat show, but boy, oh boy, as soon as we go live, you know, I honestly think you guys are, well, I'm not going to get into it. But we have severe disabilities in here, and it's unfortunately not me. I wish I were the one that had the disabilities, but boy, oh boy, do we have severe disabilities in here. And that's okay, because on the 27th, we won't have to put up with you guys, because the normies will be coming in, and the gray usernames will be coming in, and they will be flooding the chat. So you're going to have to actually type for my attention. You're going to actually have to let me know that you're here, because you guys are so lazy in doing that already when the chat's already dead. So I can't imagine on the 27th. Hell, I bet most of you guys won't even fucking show up. And I'll unmod and ban. I mean, I don't give a shit. If you guys aren't going to show up on the 27th and you're going to choose someone else, but you guys are in here daily, then, well, that's a problem to me. I mean, quite frankly, it is. I mean, we don't need fake people in here. There's too many fake people in here, and we're trying to weed them out, and the support's abysmal in here. We were thinking about going live tomorrow, because something did pop up, but I can't remember what it was. You know, I can't remember what it was. If I remember, we'll go live. If not, then I don't remember, but I think something just popped up. And I have absolutely no clue what it is, but I thought it would be interesting, but maybe, yeah, I can't remember what it was. I have no idea. But I know it was big enough. There might be rain coming here. I know it was big enough to go live, because we're not trying to go live daily, unless it makes sense. So it was big enough to go live, and we were going to run it back. Actually, we had a different idea for today, and I'm not going to tell you what that was, because we'll have some copycats doing the exact same thing. They'll take my plan B and do it tonight or whenever they go live. I can't be the idea machine for you people. I mean, I had to do it on my own. I wasted my entire 20s. That's time I can't get back in life to do this show. Okay? I want you guys to put in that time as well. And maybe it won't be that long for you. Maybe you won't have to waste a decade to get maybe $100. I don't know. But I want you to go through what I went through. I want you to go through the actual growing pains instead of taking shortcuts. That's why I don't like clout chasers in here. I don't care if you're the nicest person in the world. If you're a clout chaser to me, you're on the bad list. I don't care if you shake my hand and look me in the eye and say, Michael, you saved me. I mean, I don't care. Because at the end of the day, what you're doing is just, you're a cheater. It's as simple as that. When I had to grind and I had to put in the work, I want you to feel those growing pains as well, and not take shortcuts and use my platform, the little platform that I have, as a little springboard in here. That's a bunch of bullshit. So that goes out to all the fucking losers that still steal the ideas, that steal the content, that can't figure out their own thing. It's really pathetic. It really is, because some of these guys have been doing it for at least a few years now, and they still can't figure that out. We were going to go live tomorrow. There was something to check out, but I can't remember what it is. It's either something really new. I don't know. I guess we won't be going live because I can't remember what it was. Today we're live because of the 100-day marker, and that's a pretty big milestone, although we're not feeling the support in here for this big milestone. I think some of you guys are going to be left behind. I don't think some of you guys are going to... In 100 days, can you really sit here and say, and raise your hand and say, I'm going to be here in 100 days, Michael? You're probably not. I mean, you could say you are, but all it takes is for me to talk a little bit of shit, and boy, oh boy, are they fucking running out and stumbling out. It's a sad situation, that we can tell you. There is something tomorrow, and I don't know what it is. Oh, I know what it is. I'm not telling you what it is. I know what it is. It just popped in my head. Nope, we're going live tomorrow. But I am not telling you what it is. It just popped up in my head. We will be live tomorrow as well. So there's just stuff happening. I mean, I told you guys we're going to be live less in August, but there's just a lot of stuff going on right now. And there are anniversaries that we wanted to cover, and there's things that we want to cover and things like that. So we will be live tomorrow. I'm not going to tell you what it is. So there you go on that. Are we having a problem with the audio here? So we will be live tomorrow. It just popped up in my head. We will be live tomorrow. I think that might actually be a big one, but I'm not going to say any more. We will be live tomorrow. I just remembered what it was, and we will be live tomorrow. But in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, we are here 100 days until the biggest entity in all of VIDYA. And we are... Well, it's still 3 weeks away. Well, almost 2 weeks away until the 27th of August, which, of course, is the big unveil for the biggest entity in all of VIDYA. It's a day for gamers to celebrate. If you've ever played a video game in your life before, that is the day to celebrate. Kick back, relax. If you have the day off, if you have a moment to check out the Netflix premiere, you can get on your phone and take a look at it. I mean, it's really going to be something special. And I'm actually nervous to see the game. We're nervous to do the stream, but we're also more nervous to see the game because that's it. That's the first impression, the first big impression. Yes, we've seen the trailers. We've gotten the screenshots. Okay. But to really see the game in motion, to really see if it is going to exceed expectations, to really see if it's going to match up against the fake AI slop that has dominated the scene, that is where we have to say, oh my God, they did it, or oh my God, this is GTA 5 1.5. And I don't think it will be GTA 5 1.5, but I also believe that we do have to have realistic expectations going in for the 27th of August. That I can tell you. If you guys are expecting, because the technology can only push it so far. Rockstar might have ambitious ideas, but the technology... I mean, granted, we have the best technology that we've ever had, but there's still obviously roadblocks. So with that said, the 27th of August, we are nervous to see the game, and we hope for the best on the biggest entity in all of VIDYA because, quite frankly, this is the moment that we've been waiting for. We have a very selective taste when it comes to video games. You guys are consumers. I'm not a consumer, okay? We cover games for the sake of covering them. Games that we're kind of interested in, some games we're not interested in, but nonetheless, this is what we do. So with that said, when it comes down to games that I would buy off of the air and play off the air, especially now as a 35 jaded gamer, I'm going to tell you this right here and right now. We need something big, okay? We need something next level. We need a game that's forward-thinking. We need a game that's going to push the medium forward. And this is our last hope for that experience. It is. So that's why I'm nervous on the 27th of August because, quite frankly, we will cry on the 27th of August when I see that gameplay. I mean, I hope that Netflix can, I hope it's functional. You know, hopefully it works when you press play. Because when Mike Tyson and Jake Paul fought, that was having issues and it was glitching and it was crazy. So we hope that they have it all figured out for the 27th of August at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. And I got to ask, where's the support? We took a 1 week break. And boy, oh boy, has it done damage to this show. Because I guarantee you, had we not taken that 1 week break, everything would have been fantastic. They would have been coming through left and right. Now all of a sudden people are absent suspiciously. People are not showing up as consistent as they were. And that's because they found out that they found someone else to watch. Could you imagine watching someone else? Name one person that's better than world class. You can't find them. And you guys know that. I mean, you won't admit it, but you guys deep down know that. It's unbelievable. So, ladies and gentlemen, as we come over here and take a look, we are 100 days until the biggest entity in all of VIDYA, and watch them copy this slide. In fact, they're using the exact same software. I mean, these people are desperate and really pathetic. I've never once mentioned the software, but boy, oh boy, did they figure that out. And it's not AI. So we are 100 days away, ladies and gentlemen. August 27th, not 100 days from there, but August 27th, gaming changes forever. Okay? August 27th, the Netflix premiere. Gaming changes forever. If you don't believe me, you're an incel, you're an imbecile, you're an idiot, you're a loser. Simple as that. Gaming changes forever on the 27th of August. When you see what they have cooking, you won't want to play the games in September. Believe me. You will want November to be there immediately, and you still got a long wait. So the 27th of August, gaming changes forever. We see the future of video games. In fact, what we're going to do is the mic is going silent until we see some support. And there we go right there. Adam Theory, God bless his heart. He's coming through. Normally we wouldn't accept a low-ball super chat like that, but he is a Chad. So I'm going to go ahead and let it slide. So you guys need to thank Adam Theory for coming through. And he's coming through in a way that makes sense, unlike these freeloaders. And it's becoming distracting how you guys want to sit there and not come through. Well, the normies are going to come in here and show you Rokies how it's done. I guarantee you that on the 27th of August. Where were you guys for the Madden stream yesterday? I can name 4 people in here that were not in there yesterday. You didn't want to tune in yesterday, by the way. You didn't want to tune in the day before. But boy, oh boy, as soon as we start talking about this, you want to flap your gums. So, again, August 27th, gaming changes forever. Okay? And you're going to see some serious shit on the 27th of August. That we could certainly tell you. The haters and grifters, and boy, oh boy, do we got one of them in here. In fact, we got at least 3 or 4 people in here that I would classify as GTA 6 haters and grifters. They are foaming at the mouth right now because they know they're going to lose. And I understand being critical of it. I understand being skeptical of it. And in fact, you don't have to love it. No one said you did. But when you're just outright hating things and you don't really have any reasons and you're grifting for clout, it's pathetic and cringe, okay? Some of you guys are in your 30s. Some of you guys are approaching your 30s, but maybe you're in your early 20s. I'm not sure. And if you are, then maybe that makes a lot of sense because your brain hasn't fully developed. The science says that, and you guys love the science, right? You know, you got the booster shots and stuff. But the science says 25 is when the brain fully develops. So maybe you're not there yet. Not sure. Can't help you. But nonetheless, the haters, the GTA 6 haters and grifters are foaming. And they're going to be foaming even more on the 27th of August. They're going to have to really zoom in to find things that, and they will. They'll have their content because it's a video game. It's not going to be perfect. There's going to be things that are imperfections, of course. It's a video game. It's got to run at 30 frames at least. And that's another thing, too, is that the game is not going to be at 60. I would be blown away if it's at 60. And that's another reality check coming on the 27th of August. A lot of people are going to be upset about that. The game is going to be running at 30 frames, more than likely. I mean, I will be blown away if they can prove me wrong. I don't think that that's really a big difference for me. I mean, I don't really care about 60 frames. I mean, I want a game that is next level, that is forward-thinking. I want a game that's really going to knock our socks off. And that has nothing to do with frame rate, in my opinion. So with that said, the haters of GTA 6 and the grifters of GTA 6 are foaming at the mouth. In fact, some of them are straight up lying to you. I know who has a Netflix account, and boy, oh boy, are they on the internet lying. Really fucking sad and pathetic. Record-breaking pre-orders already. We heard that from the Take-Two conference call. They didn't give numbers, but they said, I believe the word they used is unprecedented. So the pre-orders are already strong based off of artwork and cover reveal and images, right? Nothing else yet until the Netflix premiere. So when the Netflix premiere comes out, the pre-orders are already fantastic, right? The pre-orders are already fantastic. Do you want me to turn the mic off again because it's about ready to happen? I'm doing it again. Mic muted until we get $4.99 of support at the very least. Please consider. And look at that right there, saving the broadcast, the groovy truth. We got Jim Carrey in the building, and it's what we love to see. You guys need to thank Jim Carrey because you guys are brokies. I told you guys to get the summer job. I told you guys you could have the ultimate premiere package, and you're going to want the ultimate premiere package after the 27th of August. You're going to want the OLED television. You're going to want the PlayStation 5 Pro. All of those things could have been obtainable if you had listened and got the summer job. Well, guess what? Summer is on the tail end. So now you have the opportunity to get the fall job. Gee williker. It's a sad situation. Jim Carrey is coming through and saving the broadcast. We shouldn't have to do that. You should organically be a part of the conversation on the 100th day until the game releases, but instead you're too busy worried about some fucking TikToker. Tickety-tock, tickety-tock, tickety-tock. Well, guess what? I'm going to shill my TikTok too, but I'm not going to shill it here. I'm going to shill it in your chat, bud. I'm going to get in there, and I'm going to say, hey, man, I had fucking 2 250 viewers in my stream. Yeah, but they're YouTube views, so they're a lot more bigger. 250 views on YouTube. That's some serious shit. So nonetheless, we got is the Super Chat's not working? What's going on? We're having a problem with that. I don't know why. We messed around with them too much. But nonetheless, Pawn Fee is in the building, and he's coming through, and he says, these bums can't chat, can't have an opinion, can't support. They can't do anything. They're losers. And that's why they can't get the summer job. Could never be me, but it could be them. As Pawn Fee is in the building, he's coming through as well. Let's go ahead and get the lasers out. And he's coming through in a way that makes sense. And look at this right here. Since you guys came through, we're going to run it back. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to run it back in a way that makes sense. 100 days until the biggest entity.
Keep to the G, ain't nothing. Hey, you ain't gotta like it, cause the hood gonna love it. Hey, you ain't gotta like it, cause the hood gonna love it. Yeah. Watch a young nigga show his ass, I'm public. Hey, hey, I got the whole block bumping. Hey, you ain't gotta like it, cause the hood gonna love it. Hey, you ain't gotta like it, cause the hood gonna love it. Hey, watch a young nigga show his ass, I'm public. Nah, you know what this is. Television celebration, come on, homies. With a barbecue pits and the mini bikes, mini skirts in the seas and the Miller Lights, domino tables.
It's too much content. We got to turn it off. They can't handle it. I mean, it's they didn't pass the vibe check before tuning in today. I mean, very clearly. I mean, my God. You know what I mean? They didn't pass the vibe check before tuning in today, and it really just could never be me. I'm here to celebrate video games, and you guys are too busy worried about views, worried about this, that, and the third on Tickety Talk, and I don't care. Okay? It's as simple as that. And look at this right here. Augusta is coming through. He's coming through hard and strong. I don't know why the Super Chats are not working. That is annoying. They are seemingly just not working here today, which is unfortunate. I guess that explains why people aren't coming through. But we've got Augustus coming through. Augustus is in the building. He's plowing through the $20 Super Chat, and it's what we love to see. Augustus is in the building, and he's coming through hard and strong. And most certainly in a way that makes sense. It is, believe me, what we love to see. Augustus is coming through as we continue here. 100 days away until the biggest entity in all of VIDYA. Now remember, we are closer, ladies and gentlemen, to GTA 6 than we are Resident Evil Requiem, which came out, of course, earlier this year. So we are closer to GTA 6 than we are Resident Evil Requiem. In fact, I think we might be closer to GTA 6 than we were 007 First Light back in May. I might be off on that calculation, but we are getting really close here to the biggest entity in all of VIDYA. And more importantly, August 27th, gaming changes forever. And the GTA 6 haters and the GTA 6 grifters are foaming at the mouth, that we can certainly tell you. Record-breaking pre-orders already. And not only that, but this is the biggest video game in our lifetime. So in 100 years, in my opinion, okay, in the next 100 years, everyone's going to be gone. That's just how it works. In 100 years, there will not be a bigger video game. But you say, oh, well, what about GTA 7, Michael? Nope. It's not going to be as big. It will be big, and it will be massive. But this is the last GTA 6 that was primarily made by humans. And I'm not going to get into the AI discussion, but in the next 15 years, a lot is going to be changing. So this is the last big AAA title. This is the last of Dying... Why is the chat so fucking so dead in here, dog? Why is the chat so fucking dead in here? You know what we're going to do on the 27th? I'm going to have 5 different fucking streams going. And whichever has the most amount of viewers and whichever has the most amount of fucking people in the chat, we're going to give them our undivided attention. That's what we're going to do. Okay? I am here, ladies and gentlemen, to talk about Grand Theft Auto 6. I don't know why you're here. It's none of my business why you're here. I don't care. Okay? I'm here to talk about the biggest entity in all of VIDYA. I have worked hard and strong in the last nearly 15 years to get to this fucking moment, to get to this spot. Okay? And when these professional grifters and these frauds and these losers want to come up in here and act like a loser, we get them up out. It's as simple as that. Okay? You guys need to learn. Where the hell is that swirly guy at? Is he at a furry convention? Huh? Where the hell is that fucking swirly guy at? The guy gets under my skin because he's a fucking loser, okay? He is a bona fide hater of this game. And then watch him come in here. What the fuck? I'm in here. Well, you're not saying anything, so maybe you shouldn't be in here. You got nothing to say. We're 100 days away, and you guys are still pulling this bullshit. Where you got nothing to say on this game, by the way. That's why I can't come out here and talk about this. Oh, there he is right there. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Dude, you got to be a part of the conversation. This is a must-see television show on the internet, bro. Like, if you guys can't be a part of the conversation, then what are you doing? You're not watching. You're just putting it on as background noise, dog. I want people to engage. I want people in here. Figure out how to fucking communicate. And that Jack Bitten guy is a fraud. Jack Bitten, you've fallen off, dog. Like, you don't even come through anymore. You're not even a member. You're too busy talking about the tickety-talk. I mean, Jesus Lord, you guys are such fucking fake-ass fans, dog. Like, you guys are so easily converted, so easily brainwashed. Just a bunch of fucking losers, really, honestly. Holy shit. You should have gotten the summer job. You should have gotten the fall job. God damn. You know, and snack bars nowhere to be found in here. Clearly yesterday we ruffled some feathers there. I don't know what's going on because all of a sudden, I mean, that guy was in here all the time. And all of a sudden we're seeing people just fall off in here. In 100 days, there ain't no damn way. I mean, how many people are going to actually be in here? I know Input Funny's going to be in here because he's always in here. Upon Fee's going to be in here, no doubt about that. He's the fucking Chad. The Queen's going to be in here. She's fantastic and she's loyal and she's beautiful. And you know, but everyone else, I don't know. I mean, honestly, there's only about 4 or 5 people that can really guarantee that they're going to be in here in 100 days, or even on the 27th of August. I mean, that's 3 weeks. If I say something that you don't agree with, boy, oh boy, are you quick to find a reason to jump out. That's all it takes. We open this mouth up and say one wrong, word or sentence, and boy, oh boy, are you bailing out in here. That's not loyal. That's not loyal. That's not loyal. I don't know what that is, but that's not loyal. I can tell you that. Certainly not loyal. There's no commitment there. I mean, you can leave whenever you want. You don't have to watch the show. But, I mean, as someone who seemingly does watch the show, why wouldn't you want to entertain it? Why wouldn't you want to engage with it? Why wouldn't you want to, be a part of this? We're 100 days away from the biggest video game in the world, and instead you guys want to talk about tickety-talk and whatever, what you had for fucking barbecue and all this bullshit. And it's like, dog, I'm here to talk about the biggest video game in the world. Well, we're going into shill mode, and I hope it pisses you off. We're going into shill mode, and you haven't seen the shill mode side of me, and you're going to really hate that side. You're going to really hate the shill mode. We're going into shill mode. We're going into shill mode because after tomorrow, we will not be live, and I'm not going to tell you when we're live again. We have to keep things tight-lipped over here in secret. But with that said, we will be live tomorrow. After that, we're going to be getting a video out here, and we're going into shill mode, and we're going to be putting this up on a pedestal because it deserves to be put up on a pedestal. I'm done. I disagreed with the pre-order rollout. I said the pre-order rollout was a little ridiculous. I didn't like the Ultimate Edition stuff. I thought the costumes and the wigs and, I understand it's cool that you can customize Jason and Lucia. Okay, but that wasn't what I needed in that moment, and that's just a me thing, okay? That doesn't mean that the game is terrible. Yes, it's going to have woke themes. We knew that since day one on the on the first trailer when it dropped in December of 2023, which you guys weren't in here for that. I can go back to the stream, and Clad in Shadows was in here. Do you guys want me to go back to the stream right now to see if you guys... Oh, but you were watching, by the way. No. Who was in here in 2023? Should I go back to that chat right now and see who was in there? I've been covering this before you guys even started tuning in. You guys weren't live for trailer 1. I'll tell you that right now. Didn't know how to go live, did you? You had to wait for AI to come out in 2020. Well, I guess AI was out, but it was pretty primitive compared to what it is today. And so we had over 1,100 viewers on the 23rd. in 2023, we had over 1,100 viewers for the GTA 6 Trailer 1. And we're hoping to get that many viewers for GTA 6 Netflix here on the 27th of August. So I said gaming changes forever on the 27th of August. That is the fact. That is the reality. The haters, the grifters, believe me, they are foaming, okay? Because they're going to be because here's the thing, they're going to lose. Right now, everyone's like, whatever, this is ridiculous, $100, $80, Netflix, blah, 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 right? Wait until you see the game. When you see the game, your opinion's going to change. Believe me, you're going to want this game immediately. It's not hard. They're not going to Netflix with nothing to show for. That would be the dumbest move that they could ever make. They're going to Netflix because they do have something to show for. And it's going to be better than Trailer 1. It's going to be better than Trailer 2. It's going to be better than the screenshots. You're going to be blown away on what they're working on, dog. And it will justify the price. I can guarantee you that. I'm so glad that the game costs a lot of money. I am, because it means that the game is a quality product. They're confident enough to say, yes, it is an $80 game. You know, people aren't afraid to spend a lot of money on quality products. If your product is good, they will spend. It's not hard. It's not hard. And when you see what Rockstar is cooking, you're going to understand the $80 price point by default. You're going to understand the $100 edition, and you're going to say, holy shit, maybe that was too cheap. I mean, honestly, I think it is. I think it's still the best deal in entertainment. You go to a concert, you go to a movie ticket's what, $15, $20? You get 3.5 hours of entertainment, 2.5 hours of entertainment, then that's it. You can't replay it, you can't rewatch it, you know. It's passive entertainment. I mean, honestly, when you look at video games, they should be $250. Video games are too cheap. I mean, at this point, I guess it depends on what game it is, but at this point, most games could get away with the $100 price tag on, because you look at a game like Elder Scrolls 6, you'd pay $150 for that. You would. Don't lie. You would pay $150 for the Elder Scrolls. You would. You paid $100 for Starfield. Elder Scrolls 6, Todd Howard's the final ride. Oh, come on, dog. You're there day one. I don't want to hear any bullshit. Oh, we're not buying games anymore because it's no disc. No disc, by the way. All of a sudden, we care about discs from the 90s, by the way. It's so funny how I was so into that years, even just in 2023, I was so into that. But it was clear that the industry, no one cared. I mean, I covered these games. I said, can you play? And because here's the thing, it's not just about the disc. It's about, can you play the game offline? Because if the disc requires internet, then the disc doesn't matter. I guess you can resell it, but who wants to buy that garbage when the server is shut down? So that's what I'm saying. The disc only matters when you can play the game completely offline. And there are a lot of games that still enable you to do that, but that is changing pretty rapidly here. So what difference does it make when some of the biggest games of last year, or even earlier this year, you couldn't play them. You couldn't play some of them without internet. I mean, look at the new Assassin's Creed Black Flag. You can't play that off the disc, although I think someone figured it out. Maybe Adam Theory is still in here. I'm not sure. But, that's the point I'm trying to make, is that discs don't matter if you can't use them without internet activation. That's a bunch of bullshit. So maybe you should be fighting for that instead of your fake bullshit of like, yeah, we need discs, we're for physical media. That's a bullshit stance, because you weren't for the past few years at all. You didn't care about physical media, and all of a sudden it's a big problem. The hate surrounding this game is unbelievable. The hate surrounding this game is so disingenuous, it's not even funny. They don't have any talking points. Now, when the gameplay comes out, if it's an unfinished mess, you can go at it, Call them out. If the game's an unfinished mess, if it's buggy, if there's just a lot of things that don't look that great. I mean, obviously, I don't think that's going to be the case, but I'm saying if it is the case, then you have your video, then you have your talking point, then you have your opinion, your perspective. That's fine. But right now, you guys have not earned it. You guys are woke, okay? You guys are the definition of woke. I'm not woke. You guys are the definition of woke. You guys are worse than the supposed wokeness that you guys call out. I mean, you guys are really bad with that stuff. We already knew the game had woke themes. Get over it. You know, I mean, there's a female lead. I think that should tell you everything you need to know. And, you know, if they earn it, that's fine. If they're shoehorning it in because, you know, there's maybe a lot of female devs on the team, then, well, that's woke. If they earn it, it's not woke. It's when they shoehorn it in and shove it down your throat. That's when it's woke. Okay? The game has a female lead. Lucia Caminos is the freaking lead of the game, dog. It's not Jason Duval. Lucia is the main character. Lucia is in charge. Lucia is strong and independent. Lucia is the brains. Okay? Jason's just a dumb jock. And that's basically the story of this game. So I want you to cry more on that because that's where this game's at. We already knew that. That's not a revelation, dog. If they earn it, then they earn it. I think we start in Liberty City on the 27th of August. I think we start in, well, maybe we don't, but because you're going to Netflix, you do want to show Vice City. But maybe the first minute or so, they I don't know, I think a Liberty City thing, maybe they do. No, I think they go with Liberty City on the 27th. I think we start with the gameplay in Liberty City, and you're fucking blown away. Yeah, you're fucking blown away, dog. I mean, dude, subvert expectations, and Liberty City has a lot of nostalgia. PS2, you know, GTA 3, GTA 4 on 360. Boom, you lock them in, lock the normies in. They there you go. So my prediction. It starts in Liberty City. And this is going to be a great thing for the normies. This is going to be a great thing to hook them in. Maybe they put the controller down because they started a family, they got a job, they grew up, but they want to come back. And oh my God, I remember playing GTA 3 on the PS2, you know, in Liberty City. Oh my God. And then we fast forward to Vice City, you know, because Lucia is from Liberty City. She's a cage fighter. Boy, oh boy, are you guys in for a rude awakening with this game with the woke themes. I mean, so, but we already knew that. So I'm already going in expecting it to be very woke. Now, again, the gameplay for me is triumphant. If the gameplay is immersive, if the gameplay is next level, if the gameplay is addicting, if the gameplay, you know, if the world around us is going to actually react without us, you know, interacting with it at all, like that's going to be the next level thing. The animation system, the new animation system. Take a look at a game like Uncharted 4. Uncharted 4, Nathan Drake kind of touches the wall a little bit, and that's a subtle detail to make the animation look a little bit more realistic. You know how you're going through a cave and Nathan Drake kind of, you know, touches the wall. And to me, that does add a lot. And that's what you're going to see here in this game, dog. Oh, boy. You ain't ready for this one. So all of you need to delete your videos, the haters and grifters I'm talking to, because you're going to be, boy, oh, boy, those videos going to age like fucking milk. And Cobain, very woke. Clad in Shadows 99 is woke as well. Who else is woke in here? Swirly's woke. So there's three people that are very woke in here, and they're going to be eating their words on the 27th of August. Or they're going to go to that. There's already a GTA 6 hate subreddit. It's like The Last of Us 2. I understand being critical of it. I understand that this is a new Rockstar Games. I understand that they don't want to punch down. I understand that a lot of the key talent, not a lot, but some of the key talent isn't at Rockstar anymore. I understand it in that sense. You know, go in with skepticism, go in with doubt, go in cautiously optimistic. I get that. I think those are all fair points. But when you guys are just making videos, lying about not having a Netflix subscription, saying that the game is going to be trash and that they don't have anything to show for on the 27th, I mean, no wonder why you guys got to buy your fucking views, because no one's going to listen to your bullshit. Because it doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense, dog. And I ain't chilling. I already told you guys, if there was only one game I could buy this year, it would be the $100 edition, period, end of story. Nothing else we would have bought. The only other game that had hype was Crimson Desert earlier this year, and we're closer to GTA 6 than we are Crimson Desert. Think about that. We're closer to GTA 6 than we are Crimson Desert. Look at this right here. Mr. Matty G is in the building, and it's what we love to see. For some reason, the Super Chats are not working. I guess we didn't figure that out. But Mr. Matty G is in the building. He's coming through, and he's coming through in a way that makes sense. And he's coming through hard and strong with the $20 Super Chat. Mr. Matty G is in the building, and he says, which old characters do you think will make an appearance? I don't think they'll do that. I mean... But they could go a different direction, and they could do this kind of multiverse thing like Spider-Man has done and stuff like that. They really could go in that direction. Mr. Matty G is in the building, and he's really kicking things up in here in a way that makes sense, and it is, believe me, what we love to see as Mr. Matty G is plowing through here, and that was sorely needed because it's really down bad in here. Because we had a plan B today because the weather was looking terrible earlier. But it's really shaped up. And I said, well, since the weather is fantastic, we're going to do this. But we did have a plan B, and I'm not going to tell you what that is because now we're going to be saving that. So with that said, Mr. Matty G is in the building, and he's coming through, and he says, which old characters do you think will make an appearance in GTA 6? I don't think they'll be bringing them back, and I hope that they don't. I think there'll be Easter eggs and stuff like that, but I want a new story. I want new characters. I mean, they can do nods and Easter eggs, but I don't think we need to see the characters return. I mean, obviously, Tom Eversetti's not coming back because Nico Bellic isn't coming back either. The voice actor doesn't. I don't think they're on good terms, so they won't be bringing him back because he wanted more money, which he deserved a lot of. The guy, Michael Hollick, I believe, the guy who played Nico Bellic is better than Arthur Morgan, than Roger Clark. He's a way better actor. He's a way better actor. And I bet the Red Dead 2 guy, Roger Clark, I bet he got, whatever his name is, I bet he got paid better. Because there was no royalties. Rockstar is over here making millions and millions and millions of dollars. And they paid Michael Hollick like 6 figures, and that's it. Like, what the fuck is that? And the guy had to do a lot of work. Like, you put on the suit, you got to jump around and all this bullshit. Like, it's actual acting. It's not just you sit in front of a microphone. And I don't think they gave him royalties or anything like that. I mean, that's crazy. So they just basically use you, and then they want to make billions of dollars. I mean, at this point, that's what it is now. It's a $1 billion game. Hopefully there's a different system in place for these actors because... I mean, we already know who Lucia is. She's been in these television shows. That's who they usually go for, but a bunch of these TV actors that no one's really heard of, but they're good. And I think that's going to be fantastic. Man, when the cutscene play, bro, like it's over. It's over. The 27th, it's over. You ain't playing any. You Wolverine's done. Halloween the video game, that's got no hype already. Blood of the Dawnwalker, Control. None of those games in September anyone's going to really give a shit about after the 27th here in August. So if I were a developer or publisher, I would be shaking in my boots because it's over. The hype for this is going to overshadow any of those games. Wolverine's going to look like a PSP game compared to this sumbitch. And the performances, when they show the cutscenes in this, there's a reason why it's on Netflix, dog. Those performances are locked in. And, the presentation, the audio work, oh, God. It just hits. It's not cringe. Like, I mean, the GTA Online stuff, that's different, but this is going to be a whole different level. When Jason and Lucy are having dialogue and stuff like that, it's going to be unbelievable. Well, when I played Red Dead Redemption 2, I didn't think he was that good. Hi there, mister. Like, anyone can do that. It's not really that much of a talent. I didn't think that was great casting for Arthur Morgan. But he's a fantasy character. I mean, they didn't earn Arthur Morgan. He wasn't in the sequel, right? Red Dead Redemption 1 is the sequel. And it came out in 2010. There's no mention of Arthur Morgan at all. They didn't plant the seed. He's not someone in the background, They didn't plant the seed. In my opinion, they didn't earn it. I think Red Dead Redemption 2 is a cash grab because they didn't earn it. They just made up this character and said things went wrong with the Dutch Vanderlyn gang. What we need? You know, like, what are we doing, bro? Like, he is not in the sequel at all, dog. Never mentioned, never hinted at. Zero. Zero, zero, zero. So they didn't earn the character Arthur Morgan. They came up with that character because they needed some money to continue the franchise. That's cringe. The Halloween franchise did that too. It wasn't earned. Corey Cunningham, and I'm going to start going hard on that Halloween game, so you better be ready on that. Because I got a lot to say that nobody is talking about. And since nobody's talking about the game, I'm going to be stepping up real quick here. But they didn't earn it in Halloween Ends. I do think Halloween Ends is good. I think it's different, and I like different. I don't like the same old movie where they got Michael Myers roaming around doing the same thing over and over again. I mean, that's boring. After a while, that gets old. So the Corey Cunningham character, they didn't earn that either. He never existed in the previous two films of the trilogy. And then all of a sudden, we get this Corey Cunningham character. Who the hell is this? I don't know. It's just like Arthur Morgan. They didn't earn Arthur Morgan. So we got Mr. Matty G coming through. Oh, my God. Mr. Matty G is in the building, and he's coming through here. Only took 3 years to show us some gameplay, but we're going to get immaculate gameplay on the 27th. And look at this right here. Jim Carrey is back in the building, and it's what we love to see. Look at this right here. Jim Carrey's back in the building. Jim Carrey is back in the building. The groovy truth is coming through, and it's what we love to see. Dumb and Dumber is in the building, and as such, I'm running this back, homie. Jim Carrey is taking us to the promised land here. And most definitely in a way that makes sense. It is, believe me, what we love to see. The groovy truth is in the building.
Keeping it G ain't nothing. Hey, you ain't gotta like it cause the hood gonna love it. Hey, you ain't gotta like it cause the hood gonna love it. Watch a young nigga show his ass, I'm pumping. I got the whole block bumping.
We got the whole block bumping.
You ain't gotta like it cause the hood gonna love it. Hey.
Watch a young nigga show his ass, I'm pumping.
Nah.
You know what this is. Tell him this is a celebration, bitches.
Could you imagine being a fake fan? It really just could never be me. Of course, we got the groovy truth in here. And he's coming through in a way that makes sense. It is what we love to see. It's a two-time Tony Hawk combo for the groovy truth. Jim Carrey in the building plowing through here, and it's what we love to see. Two-time Tony Hawk combo for Jim Carrey's plowing through here in a way that makes sense. Low energy today. Shouldn't be low energy. It's 100 days away. 27th is in 3 weeks. We're getting our first look at the game, and you guys still want to come in here with low energy. Well, guess what? You guys are tired? Go back to the locker room. I'm the coach, and I'm looking for energetic players on the court, dog. And they're going to show up on the 27th. So while you bitch and complain in the locker room about how you're tired and how you're just exhausted, I'm going to have my new players, and they're going to be on the court running this chat. So, you know what? Hopefully that gives you some motivation to come in here and actually form sentences. Because that's what's going to happen on the 27th, dog. It's going to be all gray usernames, and this chat will be moving, dog. Because if the normies do find the broadcast, if the broadcast is shared, and the gamers come in, they have no reason to not move the chat. I'm looking at the chat right now. It's looking like a statue situation. I mean, it's not even moving. So on the 27th, you guys are going to have to actually put some work in to drive this chat because the normies will be infesting the chat. That I can tell you. If they don't, then you know, that tells me everything that I need to know. In fact, tomorrow is going to be another big test as well because, well, I'm not going to say why, but we are hoping and expecting a bigger turnout tomorrow. Because when we played Madden, we had 120 viewers yesterday. I don't understand what that was all about. That was really weird. Really weird and bizarre. Literally 100 and there was people in here that didn't show up. Didn't show up, but today they could show up. Input Funny, a couple of other people. They couldn't tune in for the Madden stream. They couldn't tune in for the No Man's Sky stream. They couldn't tune in for the Dead Rising stream. All of a sudden, they want to tune in. It don't make any sense. It's 3 days ago we did the Dead Rising stream, and that was 3 days where you guys could have found time to tune in. You guys are sitting on your in your chat rooms all day like losers. That's why you guys are exhausted, is because you guys live in chat rooms all day. Someone's got to snap you out of that. Because that's some fucking weird shit. Like, could you imagine wasting your entire life in a chat room? Like, at least I wasted my 20s building this up to a point where we could get some support, to a point where we could get some views. At least I can say that. I got the fucking YouTube plaque. I mean, I got my reward. At least I can fucking say that, you know what, we actually did kind of make it. Maybe not the way that we envisioned, but we made it to a point where we made it work. So that's a fucking achievement. That's an accomplishment. That's a goal that we set out many, many years ago, to try and get shit to work. And we're still working. It's not over. We're still working. We're still grinding. We're still pushing. Okay? There's a lot said in that, but you guys sit around in chat rooms all day and refuse to get employment, refuse to do anything productive. It's fucking sad. And you guys care about these data centers and how about AI is destroying everything and stuff like that. And it's like, why don't you go outside and pick up some trash? You know, we want to talk about the earth and the environment and stuff like that. Why don't you go outside and pick up some trash? I mean, it's just unbelievable. It doesn't even make any damn sense. I just hope there won't be timeouts for opinions. Well, I won't be timing out anyone personally, because I'm going to be busy doing the broadcast, and we don't have time to look at the chat like this. Okay, so you're not understanding the 27th and what this game is going to do, not only for me but other creators as well. It's going to be really putting food on the table. That we can most certainly tell you. Okay, chat is totally dead. I'm running it back again. I'm running it back again, dog. Come on.
To the G ain't nothing. Hey, you ain't gotta like it, cause the hood gonna love it. Hey, you ain't gotta like it, cause the hood gonna love it. Hey, watching young niggas show his ass, I'm pumping. Hey, hey, I got the whole block bumping. You ain't gotta like it, cause the hood gonna love it. Hey, you ain't gotta like it, cause the hood gonna love it. Hey, watching young niggas show his ass, I'm pumping. Nah. You know what this is? Television celebration, bitches.
Shut your bitch ass up. You guys are fucking losers. I swear to God, you need to find God in your life. You need to fucking look at the sky and say, what the fuck went wrong? You are the problem, not me. It's never been me. I'll tell you that right now. When I listen to that, I get fucking motivated, dog. I do. And you guys are so fucking fat and pathetic and on disability, on unemployment, living off of fucking welfare, and you have no motivation in your life to do a goddamn thing. It's fucking sad and pathetic. Oh my God. You guys seriously need to seek help. What did they do to you in high school or something? Like, did they... I don't know. Well, first of all, you probably dropped out of fucking high school. That's the first problem. I got my diploma. I don't even know 2 times 8. We got a motherfucking diploma. I mean, I don't know how that works, but it did. We got the diploma. I can at least say that. Everyone else is a high school dropout in here, and that shows. I mean, that really does show. I mean, who can honestly say that you graduated high school with the diploma? I'm not talking about GED. That's fucking sad, dog. You were around because you know what that shows? You were around the wrong people then, and that continued in your life. You were around bad people. When you get around bad people, it's over. It's over. You got to get around the right people in high school. If you're around losers and burnouts and degenerates and druggies and all these fucking stupid idiots, that's dead end, dog. That's dead end, man. I don't care if they're cool and chill. That's dead end. You got to get around successful people and connect. And you got to play it smart, dog. So if any of you guys are still in high school or something, make friends with the smart people. Make friends with the successful people. Don't make friends with the druggies. Don't make friends with the losers, the weirdos, the nerds. They're all cringe. And they're going to be on unemployment for the rest of their life. They're going to be, in 20-something years. It's just sad. It's just sad, but I mean, that's what it is. Jeez, you guys cannot move the chat in here, and you guys have such lookism. Type it in. It's a real thing. Lookism. That's the problem that you guys have with the show. You just can't. You watch me every day, but you can't get. I'm gonna get mad. Okay, I'm gonna start getting mad. Getting sick and tired of it. The 27th can't come fast enough to get away from you guys. Shit, because you're going to be doing, Mr. TikTok in here. He's going to be doing his own show. He's only in here to advertise. What a fucking fraud. Seriously, just a pathetic loser. So he's going to be in here to springboard his little thing. He's already got half of these motherfuckers over there, and it's like, well, you guys are fucking losers. Seriously, like, fucking losers. You just pathetic. Really just pathetic. I never did that. I never went to someone's fucking stream and just pretended to like it so that way they could click on my username and then see my videos and see my stream. Like, I never did that fucking shit. It's just so fucking low. It's not even funny. Like, self-promotion, by the way. Under the guise of being a fan. Oh, my God. I mean, you guys won't be in here on the 27th because you got everyone else to watch. You'll say you're busy, schedule this, schedule that. It's pathetic. So here's what's going to happen. I already told you guys, go to the locker room and take your break. Go to the locker room, take your break. The new people are coming up, and they're going to be on my bench, and I'm going to put them on the court to see what they got. And that's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen because you guys need a break. I gave you the 1 week break. I don't know what you did in that 1 week time frame, but boy, oh boy, was it probably not productive. You could have got that summer job. You could have saved up some cash. You could have got an oddball job in that week time frame, and you could have got enough to at least buy a PlayStation 5 Pro or a new television or something, or even pre-order the game. You could have done that, but you didn't want to. Sad situation, that we can tell you. It's unbelievable. It is unbelievable. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. My show, my channel. We're going to do things how we want to do things over here, no matter what the audience has to say. For better or worse. Just like this. GTA 6 trailer 3 song. Netflix, come on. Right here. They're going all out. They're going all out. We need you to lock in. They're going all out. This is going to be trailer 3, homie. We need you to lock out.
Something, got to be starting something. Wanna be starting something. Got to be starting something. It's hard to get over, slow to get under. The pain is the thunder. It's hard to get over.
Here we go. We need you to lock in. Why can't I hear someone singing? This is going to be the trailer 3 song, dog. We need you to lock in. In fact, I predicted this long ago.
I said, you want to be starting something. Got to be starting something. Want to be starting something.
It's going to be the trailer 3 song. We need you to lock in. I made the prediction over 1 year ago. If you go to the Michael Jackson, we made the prediction over 1 year ago. I'm gonna wrap the stream up here. You guys have no support today. We'll see you tomorrow. We're going to be setting the timer. We're going to be setting the timer here. Hey Siri, start a 5-minute timer. Okay. So the 5-minute timer has been started here, ladies and gentlemen. And if no one comes through, We will be wrapping it up because it seems like my time is not valued. And that's okay. It doesn't need to be valued. We'll just come back tomorrow and hope for the best. But today we obviously you didn't see eye to eye on the show. You couldn't understand the fact that we're out here for the 100th day. And not only that, but more importantly, the 27th of August, which is literally this month in less than 3 weeks. We have the biggest entity in all of VIDYA. We have the curtain being pulled back finally. We have a lot going on. And for some reason, you guys are not understanding that. I got 4 minutes on the clock here. If someone wants to step up and support the broadcast, we'll continue. If not, we will be wrapping it up, and we will be seeing you tomorrow. It is your choice here today if you want to see the broadcast continue. I got 77 on the battery as it's on the screen, and I also got 4 minutes, 3 minutes, and 50-something seconds on that timer. So you guys have a couple of minutes to figure this one out. If you want to see World Class go, we'll go. If you want to see World Class continue, we shall continue, but we got about 3 minutes to make that decision. So if not, we will be back tomorrow, and I'm not going to tell you what we're doing. So you have to tune in. You will have to tune in tomorrow. So we got about 3 minutes here. We got about 3 minutes here. I mean, I've already gone for an hour and 20 minutes. You guys are exhausted. You guys act like you ran about a mile run or something, which, of course, could never be you. We're down to 2 minutes and 58 seconds here. The timer has started, folks. And if you guys want to see the show continue, then we need you. You know, it's so funny how you guys have opinions. Clad in Shadows, we're going to have to get the wrench off of you. You became a freeloader as well. This guy used to help me in real life. Like, he used to, you know, when we were doing these dehydration streams in Los Angeles, he would buy a cup of, he would never do that now. And you know, I don't know your personal life, and it's none of my business. Maybe something did happen, and of course, if something did happen, then it's not. But I am speculating and surmising that you just you don't agree with things anymore. I mean, we still appreciate you being here, but it's always negative with you people, you know. They get stupid negative, and they don't have anything to say of value. It's just, you guys play stupid in here. I don't know what to tell you. And then who's that other guy? Cobain. He's woke. Can't be bothered to watch the show for longer than 3 minutes. I mean, I don't get it. Okay, 1 minute and 50-something seconds, ladies and gentlemen. We can continue the show here today, or we are going to wrap it up. And we will see you tomorrow. Because the support's way too low for me to go live for you guys. And we'll be back tomorrow, and then we're going to be cutting it off again. Because we're gonna have to get you to understand that you need to tune in when we're live. And if that means less support, that means less support. So we're down to about a minute here. You guys had plenty of time to figure it out. And it looks like the decision is seemingly made here unless someone comes in through at the last minute. So we got about 1 minute here. I've already went through what I wanted to talk to you about. We are in extension time now. And 50-something seconds is on the clock now. So if someone's going to come in last minute to save the broadcast, we will continue. And we will run it back. But you guys are definitely not passing the vibe check. And I think we need to take a wrench off of someone because they're using it to their advantage. 40-something seconds. 40-something seconds. 30 seconds. Someone can donate money, a super chat, a gift, something to keep me motivated out here with this fucking dead chat. And you wouldn't do it either for free, I guarantee you, if you had to be in my shoes. 20 seconds. We're less than 20 seconds away. This is it. You guys have made the decision. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. That's it. No one saved the show. sad. Well, with that said, the decision. Why do you guys wait until the last fucking second? You guys do this shit.
At Adam Thari 868
But he's a Chad. We can't be mad about that. We can't. We're going to run it back. We're going to run it back because Adam Theory says he wants it. And Adam Theory is a Chad. He's got the cell processor on his keychain. He's part of the Shake My Hand tour if we ever do it. If he wants to be a part of it. Adam Theory is a Chad class act. That's what we're talking about, homie. Look at that right there. I need you guys to get W in the chat. W in the chat. I need you guys to get W in the chat. Adam Theory is saving the broadcast. The Queen is coming through. She's coming through with the gifts. I don't know if they're playing out on the screen here. Maybe someone was coming through with gifts. I don't know. But Adam Theory is in the building with the super chat, the $5 super chat. Look at that right there. The Queen is coming through, and she's coming through in a way that makes sense. We're going to get the lasers out for Adam Theory as Adam Theory is coming through. And we're also going to get the hearts out for the Queen. She's so fantastic. We love the Queen. She's so beautiful, and she's so amazing. And it's what we love to see. Look at this right here. The Queen is in the building. She's sending the hearts, and she's sending the hearts in a way that makes sense. And it's utterly fantastic. And Jim Carrey is running it back as well. You got to show these simpletons how the fucking come through. Yeah. You guys are in the premium tower, and all the poor peasants are down below. That's what it is. Look at that right there. The Queen is plowing through. She's coming through in a way that makes sense. Beautiful support right there. She's so fantastic. She's so lovely. She's so sexy. And it is what we love to see. The groovy truth is in the building yet again. I'm running back. I'm running it back, dog. We are running it back, ladies and gentlemen. And look at this right here, the groovy truth. The groovy truth is in the building, homie.
That's the Groovy Truth Super Chat $5.
Look at this, right? Now they want to come through. Now they're coming through. I mean, you guys had 3 minutes there. And boy, oh boy, has things changed around here. The lasers are working overtime. As now the Groovy Truth is in the building, and he's plowing through. We can't even keep up. The support is so big in here. We have a second wind in us, it looks like. And maybe they're getting off of school and work here. Well, we're going to run this back just for you. We got to run this back just for you, homie. Come on. It's time to lock in.
To the G ain't nothing, ay, you ain't gotta like it cause the hood gonna love it, ay, you ain't gotta like it cause the hood gonna love it, ay, watching young niggas show his ass I'm public, ay, I got the whole block running, ay, you ain't gotta like it cause the hood gonna love it, ay, you ain't gotta like it cause the hood gonna love it, ay, watching young niggas show his ass I'm public, nah, you know what this is. Tell them this is celebration, bitches. Where the barbecue pits and mini bikes, mini skirts and
Cope and seed.
Domino tables,
Cope and seed.
Where I'm from, we do concrete backflips. Flip fly back.
Come on, we need you to lock in. We need you to lock in.
Keep it pushing. The only nigga speak for Wayside and Central Bookers. County jails and them lockdowns up north. Said I should have it if Scarface passed the torch. That's how they feel, Jack. Look, this more than rap. This that project character.
Here we go.
This is where I'm safe.
Here we go.
Nigga, to the G ain't nothing. Hey, you ain't gotta like it cause the hood gonna love it. Hey, you ain't gotta like it cause the hood gonna love it. Hey, watching young niggas show his ass I'm public. Hey, I got the whole block bumping. You ain't gotta like it cause the hood gonna love it. Hey, you ain't gotta like it cause the hood gonna love it. Hey, watching young niggas show his ass I'm public.
That's the GTA 5 song. That's why we're running it back. And it's utterly fantastic. The support has certainly turned around here. Well, these are fake gamers. They couldn't even recognize the GTA 5. I can't even keep up. I don't even know what's going on. There's like 5 different people coming through.
At Lotus Warrior 8,000.
Lotus Warrior.
Who
the fuck?
super chatted €5. Just take my money, dude. SMH.
Well, I don't even see Lotus Warrior in the super. Do you guys see Lotus Warrior? Who the fuck is this? Oh, there he is right there. Lotus Warrior is coming through. Well, I mean, you guys are too cheap for Netflix. You can come over here and support World Class. You said Netflix was woke, so why don't you just come over here and support World Class? And we got Baby Radiance in the building. He's coming through as well. Jim Carrey in the building, the Groovy Truth. And we got Augustus coming through. Look at this. The Queen is still plowing through. She's plowing through in a way that makes sense, and it's what we love to see. She's so beautiful, and she's so fantastic. And she's coming through in a way that makes sense. Huge W's right there. We can't even keep up. Augustus is in the building. Oh, my God. He's from Willy Wonka. Augustus is in the building.
$5.
That's what we love to see. Augustus is coming through. He's coming through in a way that makes sense. The second wave of support is certainly in the building, and that is more like it. It's unfortunate that we have to set timers and turn microphones off to get you guys to come through, but I guess that's what it takes. I guess you guys like that sort of thing. So, nonetheless, Augustus is in the building. We're going to come back over here and run it back again in case you're just tuning in. We are, ladies and gentlemen, 100 days away until the biggest entity in all of VIDYA, as August 27th, gaming changes forever. Jay Money's in the building. Look at this right here. Jay Money's coming through. And August 27th is, of course, the Netflix premiere, the Netflix special. August 27th, gaming changes forever. The haters and grifters, the GTA 6 haters and grifters, we've already named them. We've already called them out here today. They're foaming. That's nothing new, and they're going to have less to work with when they see this game, unless they start cherry picking and really nitpicking. They're going to have to really start zooming in on stuff. But unfortunately, they'll have more fuel for their fire. Record-breaking pre-orders already. They talked about that at the Take-Two conference call. Record-breaking pre-orders already. They didn't name the numbers, but now that they're going to Netflix to hook in the normies, to let your grandma know that this is the thing, this is going to be the biggest video game in our lifetime, and that's why you should be there on the 27th of August. Even if you're not watching me, please watch it on Netflix as a gamer, as someone who is invested into this hobby. And, I mean, bro, like, this is such a big deal. It's bigger than a new PlayStation releasing. It's bigger than a new Xbox coming out. This is so big. It's a celebration. It really is a celebration, you know. It's not an indie showcase. It's the best to ever do it. It's the king on the throne, and they're going to show you some serious shit on the 27th. And instead of saying Rockstar is greedy, how dare they do it this way, how about you look at it from a different perspective, homie, and you say, you know what? They're going to a bigger stage than just YouTube to let everyone know about Grand Theft Auto 6. And then you got guys like Swirly that come in here and they say they don't want this game to be popular. Well, the game's always been popular. But we're talking about popularity now on a whole different level. Well, I don't know if we can stream it, but we're still going to be live. So, you know, I don't know. Maybe we'll have clarification as we get closer to the 27th, but the game is going to be good. I don't know why you guys don't think it's going to be good. The game is going to be good. They would not be going... Never has a video game gone to Netflix, first of all. I don't know why no one's talking about that. Because that is weird. But it's also kind of not when you have a game of this magnitude. But if any other game went to Netflix, no one would care. I mean... Well, first of all, they wouldn't do it because it wouldn't make sense to do it because no one cares in the first place. I mean, what other game could come to Netflix? I don't think of one that could, that where it makes sense. Okay, we're going to do a new experiment here. We got a big stream tomorrow. I can't tell. Well, it should be big anyway. At least I'm thinking it might be. And then we're going dark. And then we're going dark because you guys cannot, for the life of you, figure it out. And it's weird. Very odd behavior. It's just odd behavior. I don't understand. Does the content really cultivate such negative people? There's no way it does. How are we negative? We don't even... I mean, if I were a real hater and a grifter, we wouldn't even play these games. We wouldn't even give them a shot. I think we're being too lenient on some of these games. Life is Strange would make sense. I'm going to have to start timing out because now you're low intellect. Gee williker. Life is Strange. Well, someone needs to fix their car. Holy shit, that smells. Motherfucking diesel, dog. Straight up diesel, dog. The chat is moving like fucking molasses in here. Dude, a turtle can move faster. I swear to God, a turtle could walk 5 feet fast, could crawl 5 feet faster than this chat. There's no excuse for the chat. And look at this right here, snack bars in the building, snack bars plowing through. And it's what we love to see.
Snack Bar has just tipped $10 through Super Chat. We expected GTA 5 to be a huge jump. In hindsight,
well,
it wasn't huge.
No.
But it was good. GTA 6, however, will be a massive jump. Mark my words, this game will have features and content out the wahoo.
Well, I mean, it's certainly, the thing is with GTA 5 is that it was on the same platform as GTA 4, so there's not much. Now, Red Dead 2, I did have higher expectations for. You can actually go watch those videos. They probably have less than 500 views. I don't know. But we were hyping it up initially. We were hyping up Red Dead 2, and then we played it, and then it just kind of turned out to be a little bit more of the same. Or, you know, the graphics were great, and the sound design, the presentation, the performances were all pretty good. But it was just kind of missing that kind of it factor for me in terms of a next level jump. I just saw things in the game that I didn't agree with, and that didn't really make sense. No one wants to talk about it. That's fair. We'll go to GTA 6. So GTA 6 is on the SSD for the very first time, and I think that's going to open up a lot. Because if you go back to the initial PS5 showcase where they got that nerd guy, Mark, what is his name? Mark Cerny. He talks about the SSD and how that's doing, and it's like maybe no one has fully utilized it yet. It's like to the full extent. Maybe it hasn't been fully utilized yet. I don't know if that technology. I don't know if that technology is still as much of a breakthrough as it was 6 years ago. But let me see. PS5 SSD technology. Let's see what it says. But nonetheless, the SSD is something that they're working with by default, which they've never had the opportunity to do. So I think that opens the doors up a lot in terms of maybe how fast the cars go, maybe how much traffic is on the screen when things pop in. And I mean, I don't know. I'm not a game dev. Obviously, Rockstar, they got wizards over there. They were able to run GTA 4 and GTA 5 on 512, 256 megabytes of RAM. I mean. So we're going to see some serious shit on the 27th. I think that's very evident. And we got Snack Bar coming through. He's coming through in a way that makes sense. And look at this right here. He's coming through with a two-time Tony. He's coming through with a two-time Tony Hawk combo. He's coming through. He's coming through.
Super Chat. Red Dead had the potential. The animals. The NPCs. The interiors. The detail in the world. It fell short of other areas. GTA 6 is going to surpass it in every single way.
Well, I would certainly hope so. I mean, I don't want it to just match Red Dead 2. We want it to be better than Red Dead 2. And I hope that that's the mission statement for them as well. I hope that they're actually making a game that is actually way better than Red Dead Redemption 2, that is, you know, leaps and bounds forward. Because you have to understand, Red Dead Redemption 2 almost came out 10 years ago. I mean, Red Dead Redemption 2 came out in 2018, dog. And it's almost 2018, so we're like 7 or 8 years away from that game. So GTA 6 should be a hell of a lot more detailed than even Red Dead Redemption 2. And some games are still not on, especially open world games, some games are still not on the Red Dead Redemption 2 level. So if it's above and beyond that, then no one else in this industry is going to be able to play catch up. Even The Witcher 4. I feel bad for The Witcher 4 because that ain't going to be enough. Whatever they're showing after GTA 6, even though it comes out way later, maybe in like 2 or 3 years or something, The Witcher 4 rather, that's going to be terrible. First of all, it's Unreal Engine slop. Second of all, we saw Cyberpunk, and boy, oh boy. So, they showed that tech demo for The Witcher 4, and, it looks okay, but GTA 6 is going to look better than that. GTA 6 is going to look better than that, and that's what people need to understand. So we got Snackbar. He's plowing through, and he's plowing through in a way that makes sense. Yep, the SSD is they're working with it by default. The SSD, they're working with it by default. And that's never been done before, so hello? They're working with the SSD for the very first time. SSD won't make much of a difference. I disagree. Go listen to the PS5 showcase when they talked about the technology. And unless something has changed, you have to understand these new consoles, the SSD was kind of a breakthrough. Because the loading speeds are, you guys are all desensitized to it now, but run back. Although we just played the PS4 and the load times, what game was it? Actually the Dead Rising Xbox 360 load times were actually really good. I don't understand. That was weird. The Dead Rising load times on the Xbox 360 were very impressive. Mind you, I'm on a 2008 Xbox 360 with like 20 gigabyte hard drive, by the way. Like the load times were really good on that. So I don't know what was going on there, but the load times were really good. Yeah, Ratchet and Clank, you can go into the portals. Mr. Managy, you can go into the portals and stuff and go into different worlds, and we haven't really seen anything like that since. And I think when Rockstar gets a hold of that SSD, well, obviously at this point the game's already done, but man, you guys just aren't getting it. It's almost like I can see the gameplay. And it's almost like I can see the gameplay, and I can tell you, like, I'm coming back, and I'm like, oh my God, I just don't think you're going to be disappointed on the 27th. I don't think that's a possibility. I mean, unless you have like insane expectations where every pixel has to be like 4K or something, or every NPC has to have a life and stuff like that. I mean, the animation system alone, oh man. Dude, it's going to be one thing, and I'm already done. Like, I might actually have to turn it off. It might be too good. I mean, I might have to turn off the Netflix presentation because it actually might be too good. Because I'm going to cry of joy. We're going to cry of joy. The game that we finally have been waiting for is finally coming out for mature gamers, for gamers that were patient, for gamers that want to experience something forward-thinking, something next level. You guys are okay with whatever slop is thrown out on the buffet. I'm not. I want to see what the chef is cooking back there just for me on that plate. You guys are consuming at the buffet. You're eating the raw chicken. You're eating the shit that ain't even cooked properly. You don't care. I'm not a freaking consumer. We're waiting for the chef's meal. That's what we're waiting for, dog. And the chef is promising something real good. And on the 27th, the plate gets delivered. Homie, we going to be looking. Is it raining? We're going to see what's going on. I think the animation system is going to be the big factor here, and the reaction system here. Now, there's actually new rumors from Hip Hop Gaming. I don't know if he's a trustworthy source, but let's entertain it here because this is what everyone wants. No one knows if it's going to be in the game, but Hip Hop Gaming, I think he's interviewed some of the Xbox CEOs, so. Well, maybe that's not his name. What is his name? It's trending right now. GTA 6. Let me see if we can find this. Let's take a look here. Can't find it. It's not in the news articles. It was on Twitter. Oh, GTA 6. It's so peaceful out here. Right here, 18 hours ago. Hold on. I gotta run this. IAT's in the building, and it's what we love to see. Let's get the tornado out, dog.
August 27th, blue heart emoji.
That's what we're talking about. Look at this right here. IAT is in the building, and it's what we love to see. Huge W's. IAT is in the building, and he's plowing through August 27th. August 27th, IAT in the building, plowing through here and plowing through in a way that makes sense. Let's go read what hip-hop... Why is it raining out here, dog? Okay, so Hip-Hop Gamer... I don't think he's a valid source, but we're going to entertain it nonetheless. Let's go through this here. Because I want to have some fun. Yeah, and we like reading these rumors here. We're going to go through this one by one. Jack Benton is stepping up to the plate. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna go through this one by one, dog. And you got to take this with a grain of salt. And look at this right here. 10K Andy is blowing through. 10K Andy.
Bar has just tipped $10 through.
God damn.
The game is going to be a massive world.
That's what I'm saying.
Hundreds of cars, guns, animals, unique NPCs. The story will be cinema. Users aren't
understanding.
GTA 6 will make every other
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Good luck for the games following that in September. You got your pre-order for Wolverine, Halloween the video game, Blood of the Dawn Walker, Control, the Silent Hill game. There's like 5 games right there in September. Good luck following this on the 27th. I mean, because you're not going to want to play that. So we got, what's his name? We got Snack Bar coming through. We're losing our mind. I don't know if we're going to make it to the 27th. Snack Bar is coming through, and he's coming through in a way that makes sense. And look at this right here. The interview is from July 6th. The fuck? Well, maybe this is real then. I don't. Well, nonetheless, let's go ahead and take a look. I got to crop it to come down. I don't know what this is. So right here, gameplay supposedly feels completely different from previous GTAs due to AI, immersion, and new interaction systems. Well, that's what we're hoping for. Hopefully that is true. Stealing, entering, exiting cars, and gameplay inside vehicles are significantly more intricate. That's, again, what I'm expecting as well. I think it's going to be harder to get into a car. I think there's going to be more weight to it. I think there's going to be more of like, wait a minute, should I get into that car because maybe it doesn't have enough gas, maybe it's going to break down, things like that. And we saw from the leaked gameplay that you could customize a lot of crap in the car. We don't know if that's obviously going to be in the gameplay. Look at this right here. He's plowing through. 10K Andy, dog.
At Snack Bar Super Chatted $5.
10K Andy.
Try to play Watch Dogs 2 or Cyberpunk after GTA 6.
It's over.
It will look like a Dreamcast game in
that's what I'm saying. It's over. And that's what we hope for. I mean, that's what we certainly hope for. Snack Bar in the building. That's got to be a 3 or 4 time Tony Hawk combo, maybe 5-time Tony Hawk combo. The tables have turned here today, and they've certainly turned in a way that makes sense. That crowd earlier was just not into the show. What was going on? Jason and Lucia can work together during gameplay, not just switch between characters. This is actually huge. Could you imagine if you're playing as Jason or Lucia and they actually kind of correspond with each other? Like the AI is that good where it's just like if you're playing as Jason, Lucia is going to help out and it's going to be way more realistic. And that's what I'm saying. I mean, that could be a whole new ballgame too because we haven't seen something like that. The world is extremely reactive. What happens around you creates new control you haven't experienced yet. I don't know what that fully means. But again, the world is extremely reactive. That's what we need because that's one of the key highlights of Watch Dogs 2. And I think what this means is that it is going to be, I think the social media system is coming to play. Dude, I'm actually nervous for the 27th because if they actually confirm like that idea that I had of the social media system and it's actually like in the game in that way, we might cry. the game might be too good. We maybe don't deserve the game. I mean, maybe that's the reality check here, is that we maybe just don't deserve the game. It's too good. Well, I deserve the game, but maybe you guys don't because you guys play these terrible games. The controls and responsiveness are supposedly good enough to appeal to competitive esports players. Yeah, I don't know about that. I mean, it's a Rockstar Games game. Controls are usually they got a learning curve. Hints that Rockstar Take-Two patents reveal some of the technology being used. GTA 6 wasn't just made for gamers. Its technology is intended for film, TV applications as well. I mean, if this is true, then that explains why they're going to Netflix, and that's what Strauss Zelnick said, is that when you see it, you'll understand it. And I don't know what that really means, but that's why the 27th we're going to have. So they might be using some new technology to capture the actors or something, and it's more lifelike than ever before, like L.A. Noire. Maybe they're bringing that technology back. I think when they talk, it's going to be way better compared to even the trailers. We haven't seen the game in we haven't seen the game since May of 2025 in motion. Like, that's how fucking insane this is. That's why this is so fucking crazy, guys. Future UGC will allow entire branded storylines and movie campaigns that change the GTA 6 world beyond what we've seen in Fortnite. Wow. So, I mean, yeah, the online's going to be massive. Says the game will be using major PS5 DualSense PS5 Pro features, comparing aspects of it to the Astrobot controller. And oh my God, we're talking sense now. Because that's the only game that really utilizes Astrobot. That's the only game that really utilizes GTA 6's, GTA 5, motherfucking PS5's controller. Astrobot is like the only game that fully like utilizes and gets really in there with the DualSense controller. And I thought going forward, like all of the games, you know, some of the games would be on that level. I have yet to play a game that actually reminded me that the DualSense had those features. You know what I mean? Now, obviously, none of this could be true. This is from, I guess, Hip Hop Gamer. But if any of this is true, it was apparently from a podcast. It was apparently from an interview from July 6th. I don't know. Huh. I don't know. If any of that comes to fruition, though, it's going to be some crazy stuff. Well, I mean, imagine trying to go to sleep on the 26th. Imagine trying to go to sleep on the 26th. It's like Christmas. You get to see the game for the first time, and it's gonna be great. Look at this one here. IAT's in the building, and it's what we love to see. Oh, the PS5 Pro is going to be sold out. Look at this right here. IAT's in the building.
49 super chatted $5. It's time to buy a PS5 Pro. I don't care how much it costs.
That's what I'm saying. Well, that's what's going to happen, and that's what I want to see on the 28th, the day after the Netflix premiere, and the day after it comes out on YouTube and stuff like that, and it's all over the internet. I want to see if the PS5 Pros are still in stock, because I bet a lot of people are going to go out and buy a PS5 Pro the next day. So maybe in the afternoon, we can go to the store and see if they have the PS5 Pros in stock after the Netflix unveil. And I don't think they will. I think they will be sold out, especially if they showcase it on PS5 Pro. You have to understand, the normies are. You guys ain't getting this. This is seriously some next level shit. It really is some next level shit, and they're not understanding it. So we got IAD in the building with a two or three-time Tony Hawk combo. IAD is plowing through here. Yeah, actually, if you're going to get a PS5 Pro, I would get it soon, before the 27th, because if it's sold out, well, I guess it doesn't, unless the prices go up, I guess. I mean, there could, I would assume there would be a restock before then, but if you're going to buy one, I mean, I would buy one before the 27th, because they will be harder to find, and the scalpers will be starting to scalp then. They won't be waiting until the 19th. Because this game has pull. This game moves the needle, dog. If there's one game that's going to move the needle, it's GTA 6. That's why it's on Netflix. That you guys are thinking about money and greed, and it's not. I just don't understand that perspective at all. I think that's a bunch of bullshit. I mean, it would be one thing if Rockstar came out of the woodwork and said, "Hey, you want to watch our trailer? Go to rockstargames.com and pay $10." Now that's fucking greedy. Okay, I mean, but they're not doing that. They're going to Netflix. Most of you guys probably know of Netflix or you have a subscription. The argument doesn't hold weight. It just doesn't. You guys are acting like you never had Netflix before in your life, that you've never seen a show on Netflix before. It's a bunch of bullshit. It's a bunch of bullshit. I already said I am subscribing to Netflix for 1 month. I'm canceling, and then we're gonna have our entertainment. It's gonna be worth $8, dude. It's less than a fucking meal at a restaurant right now. I can go to Taco Bell, and I can get a box with 3 tacos in there. And how much joy does that bring me? For 30 minutes of me eating the tacos, and then we want more. Well, and that's like $12, dog. It don't make any sense. Greed, by the way. More so, they're confident in their product, and they think it's worth $80. They think it's worth $100. Where's the greed? There's no microtransactions, dumbass. like, where's the greed? There's no microtransactions. It's a single-player experience on November 19th. You tell me where the damn greed's at. It's getting me mad. Because it's blatant bullshit is what it is. It's blatant bullshit. Where's the greed? If they were greedy, they'd be milking you dry on every fucking aspect of this game. There'd be microtransactions day one on the 19th. You don't disagree and put funny because you don't have an opinion. You don't have an opinion.
I've had Netflix since they sent DVDs.
That's what I'm saying.
You jokes are broke, and I don't care if it's woke.
Yeah, they used to send the DVDs. That's when it was based. And they would send you the DVDs, and they still have that. They still have GameFly. GameFly still does that. You can go to GameFly and subscribe, and you can get discs sent to your mailbox, and you can play the games. They still do that for GameFly, unless it just shut down. Let me see. I think you can still subscribe to GameFly. Dude, they still do that. They still send you 30-day free trial, by the way. What the fuck? Yeah, GameFly is still a thing. And they'll send you a disc. That's for games. That's crazy. What the fuck? So they still do that for gaming. Them putting it on Netflix means they're not confident in their product. How do you come to that conclusion, dog? If anything, it means that they are confident in their product. What are you talking about? Are you saying that they're desperate for pre-orders? Well, we don't have the pre-order numbers. If they were desperate for pre-orders, they would have acted faster. They were quiet the entire month of July. We got nothing in July, by the way. So for nearly 2 months, there's been a wait of nothing. Nearly. Netflix paid them. Show me the article. Tweet it to me right now. Show me where we have a source saying that Netflix paid for the deal. Show me. I'm on Twitter right now. Show me where it says Netflix paid Rockstar Games. Show me where it says Netflix paid for Rockstar Games. Netflix had to pay big time. I don't know why you guys think this. Why would Netflix pay for a 6-hour window. Are they? If anyone's desperate here, it's Netflix. If Netflix paid anything, then they're desperate. And they might be, because Stranger Things wrapped up. I don't know what original content they have. Maybe they don't have original content anymore. If Netflix paid for this spot for a 6-hour window, they're desperate. It's even more premium. It's a big budget mainstream feel. That's what I'm saying, and that's what they're not getting in here. These guys are too gamer coded to understand it. They don't get outside of the basement. That's why they don't get it. Look at this one here. He's plowing through. Yeah, we can't. He's showing he's broke. He's how it's done.
Super chatted $5. Netflix paid. Netflix paid for the entire partnership years ago. That's why the trilogy is on Netflix.
We don't have. Show me the article.
No,
I'm going to argue this until you guys show me the source. Show me the source. Show me the source. I'm going to Google it. Did Netflix pay for the GTA 6 extended look? I'm going to Google it. Let's see what happens. Well, here we go. It says they didn't pay. Well, we don't have that information. You guys are just making shit up. It says instead the collaboration reportedly stemmed from Rockstar wanting a secure event-style premiere to avoid the massive. I don't know if that source is legit. I guarantee you, Take-Two, you're not. No, Rockstar, Netflix is not paying for this. Show me the article. I just Googled it. I can put it on the screen. Nope. No. You guys are just believing bullshit on the internet. They would have talked about it at the earnings call if they said it was a collaboration. And I do believe it. They did say that they went to Netflix. Now, it doesn't mean that they paid. But I think they're the ones that reached out. So either they shopped it around. Why would Netflix pay for short-term subscribers? That's a waste of money. Rockstar paid for the 6-hour slot on Netflix. That's why they got the $1 billion budget, dog. Probably $100 million was spent just for that. $50 million. Rockstar is in panic mode. The game is up. The truth will come out. Wow. Amazing, insightful commentary there. These guys are in La La Land, dog. No, I guarantee you, Rockstar. Do you guys not know how the music business works? Do you want me to go down that rabbit hole again? You have to pay a publicist in the music business. And they work to get your shit on the shows. You got to pay in. Ain't no guarantee. That's how it works, dog. You got to have money to be in the music business. Guys, it's coming to YouTube the same day. Why would Netflix... I'm going to argue it. Until you can get an official source, I'm going to argue it. It's a 6-hour window, dog. 6 hours, that's it. You're going to tell me that Netflix is going to pay millions of dollars for a 6-hour window? Why? Like, how many people even know about this? I mean, this was announced like 4 days ago, and I have to be honest here. Like, I'm the only one talking about it. like they're not doing a great job. Even marketing. Maybe if can you guys go on Netflix right now? If you have the Netflix subscription, can you see if it's even popping up anywhere? Like, I don't even think they're doing a great job at advertising it. So if Netflix paid Rockstar Games to show this thing, why wouldn't they advertise it? Now, maybe it's a little too early out, but that doesn't make any sense. If Netflix paid Rockstar Games, why wouldn't they be advertising? Go to the Netflix app right now and tell me on your phone, tablet, TV, game console, computer, wherever you go. Go to the Netflix right now and see if GTA 6 pops up anywhere. I'll wait. Because I just proved my point. If Netflix paid for it, they would want to advertise it. Because you guys aren't making any sense, dog. Rockstar Game, Take-Two paid for it, dog. That's like if a small YouTuber came to me and said, why would I pay the small YouTuber? Because in this case, Netflix is bigger than GTA 6. Rockstar doesn't have their own in-house platform. It would be like if a smaller YouTuber came to me and said, and Michael had to pay for the small, like, that doesn't even make sense. I mean, it would be like if the small YouTuber said, hey, man, I got a video that's going to get so many views, like, you know, we're going to get you some exposure, but Michael, you got to pay me. Like, that motherfucking scam. Like, what the fuck? Why would Netflix pay for this? Why do you guys not believe this? Why is it such... God, you guys are losers. Show me the... You're just making things up. It's not showing anywhere on Netflix. That's what I'm saying. So you're telling me, according to your logic, the chat logic, you're telling me that Netflix paid however much money they paid, millions probably. You're telling me they paid millions to not even advertise this event, by the way? This shit's buried deep on Netflix. Believe me, it ain't Netflix paying, dog. I mean, think about how sponsors work in real life. The radio station still exists in 2026 because of the sponsors. So they buy a time slot on the radio station because the radio station has built-in listeners. The sponsors go to the radio station because the radio station is the platform. It's the same fucking thing, dog. Like, duh. I'm so stupid. I mean, unless you guys can show me the article that says Netflix paid, I am not backing down on my opinion on this because it doesn't logically make sense. However, if there's a series, if there's a part 1, part 2, part 3 to get people back in, maybe that could make sense. But even then, the viewership would go down. Just say I'm right. Because you know I am. It's not on the front page. You have to search for it. That's what I'm saying. Now let's give them the benefit of the doubt and say, well, it's still too early. The 27th is like 3 weeks away. Well, the battery is lasting a long time here today. What is going on? The battery is lasting a long time here today. Adam Theory says, 0 chance Netflix paid for a 6-hour window. That would be stupid. That's what I'm saying. Because all you're doing is wasting millions of dollars, and I don't think they have that. I mean, I don't know if Netflix is really hot right now. I'm not sure. But they're wasting millions of dollars for a 6-hour window. It doesn't make any sense, baby. Radiance is in the building. It's what we love to see. It's what we love to see.
At Radiance 481 Super Chat.
100 days. 100 days.
People really believe anything that says for source.
Oh.
Smiley face emoji.
I just gave them a real-world example. The radio station. How is a radio station in business? The sponsors, dog. The radio station ain't paying the sponsors. The sponsors are sponsoring the advertisement time slot on the fucking radio because the radio's got built-in listeners. They're commuting to work in their car and they got the radio on. Duh! It's the same thing. Rockstar doesn't have a built-in platform. They went to Netflix. They paid Netflix. Just say yes. Because logically, as I break that down in the brain, okay, it makes sense. Unless there's a bigger collaboration. If there's a bigger collaboration and they pull that back on the 27th, I mean, I'm not going to be arguing about this on the 27th because it's really irrelevant, but you guys seemingly get really weird about this because no one agrees in here. No one can sit there and say that, well, you know what, maybe Rockstar Games did. It doesn't make any sense. You guys are playing contrarian. Straight up contrarian, dog. GTA 6 will be the new Saints Row. It's going to be garbage. Dude. But if Michael Jackson wanted to release something through Netflix, what the fuck? What does that mean? If Michael Jackson wanted to release something through Netflix, who do you think is paying? Michael Jackson. Yeah. Like, what the fuck? Did you guys not know how this works? Show me one example. No. Yeah, Michael Jackson has to pay. Yeah, he's big, but it don't matter. What are you talking about? It would be the same thing. Netflix creates their own in-house content, dog. These people are these people are unbelievable. Why are they arguing? They have no sources. I got real world examples, homie. Neither party paid anything. That's not how the world works, dog. I'm going to ban you. We're going to get a 10-minute timeout for that because that's not how the world works, dog. You guys are fucking naive. Let's go ahead and get you up out of here, just for the stupidity, because that's bait. It's lagging. I can't even time people out. I'm gonna refresh it. That's just low key bait. There we go. Swirly said it. There we go. I mean, I don't care if you guys don't agree. What I will do though is if we did get information and it actually shows that Rockstar did pay Netflix, we will start banning probably everyone in here that wanted to play Loserville, because it's pathetic. World class, what time? Netflix paid, therefore they gain more subscriptions and therefore they make more money. No. Nope. Because all people are going to do is cancel their 1 month subscription. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? They're going to be canceling their 1 month subscription. So Netflix didn't make any money because, quite frankly, they just got scammed. Because there's no longevity in that. Everyone's going to be canceling their 1 month subscription after it's over, unless they have something else down the road all the way up until November 19th. That very well could be the case. They're not thinking this through. This is why you guys didn't get accepted into Harvard. This is why you guys didn't get accepted into Yale University. This is why you guys didn't get into Stanford. I mean, it's just ridiculous. You guys can't get into these colleges because you're dumb. Go take the damn test again. It's bullshit. The motherfucker out here saying this shit, they did that shit for free, by the way. Like, are you... Dude, you guys live in a fantasy world. I mean, I literally paid people to be on my show on this bench. I'll be honest with you. I paid. So I got scammed. Just like Netflix did then. Because I paid for people to be on my show. Was that beneficial? Probably not. Snack Bar's in the building yet again, and he says, you ain't going to like it because the hood's going to love it. He wants to run it back. I'm going to run it back, too. It's getting a little quiet out here. We're going to run this one back. It's a great song. It's GTA. It's Franklin's song on GTA 5. Imagine not even knowing that. Could never be me. I mean, you got to understand, we were 22 years old when GTA 5 came out. Like, that's nostalgia for me, dog. And we're going to be doing the last drive in GTA 5. We need you to lock in. We need you to lock in. We need you to lock in.
Kitchen and cheese ain't nothing. Hey, you ain't gotta like it cause the hood gonna love it. Hey, you ain't gotta like it cause the hood gonna love it. Hey, watch a young nigga show his ass, I'm pumping. Hey, hey, I got the whole block bumping. Hey, you ain't gotta like it cause the hood gonna love it. Hey, you ain't gotta like it cause the hood gonna love it. Hey, watch a young nigga show his ass, I'm pumping. Nah, you know what this is.
Tell them this is celebration, bitches. With a barbecue pits and the mini bikes, mini skirts, Tennessees, and the Miller Lights. Domino tables, who got big six? Where I'm from, we do concrete backflips. Flip fly back. Through the ghettos where I bring hip hop back. Real niggas love me. They tell me keep it pushing. The only niggas speak for Wayside and Central.
This is bad.
Jails and them lockdowns up north. Said I should have
Here we go.
Scarface past the torch. That's how they feel, Jack. Look, this more than rap. This that project haircut in the golden set. This is where I'm
Come on.
safe front you the
We gotta run this back. 3, 2, 1.
Keeping it cheese ain't nothing. Hey, you ain't gotta like it cause the hood gonna love it. Hey, you ain't gotta like it cause the hood gonna love it. Hey, watch a young nigga show his ass, I'm pumping. Hey, hey, I got the whole block bumping. You ain't gotta like it cause the hood gonna love it. Hey, you ain't gotta like it cause the hood gonna love it. Watch a young nigga show his ass, I'm pumping.
From Compton to Baltimore, how much kill it?
From Compton to Baltimore. Oh, man. We actually streamed in Compton. Oh. That was the dumbest thing I think we've ever done. Guys, I went down to Compton, California. I mean, looking at that back, now granted, you know, we had someone who was seemingly trustworthy, but what if he wasn't? I mean, you know what I mean? Like, we would have been screwed. That was the dumbest thing I think we've ever done. Well, and also going to Skid Row. Guys, we went down to Compton, and it got hot. It got hot quick. I ain't going to lie. Someone came up and requested IDs. They said no cameras in Compton or so. I don't know. I mean, and it got hot right off the. That was the dumbest thing I think we've ever done. Oh, man. So we got Snack Bar in the building with the 2. He says, you ain't going to like it because of who going to like. Okay, so we already read that one. He's coming through yet again. Let me see here. Oh, the whole block bumping Losers Club turn up. They can't pass the vibe check. They are the losers. They need to see what is the problem inside because they're the losers. It's not me. They want to project their insecurities and their loserville shit on me, but it's not me. We'll class this as somebody, homie. It's as simple as that. And they need to start locking in a way that makes sense. They almost jacked your GoPro. Well, no one in here has seen that. They don't even know what I'm talking about. That was in literally 2020, I don't know, 2022 or 2023. No one in here has seen that. They missed out on all of that stuff. And they got crazy. And if we had an editor, they could have put together a great package of all the craziest highlights and stuff, but we don't have an editor. And they don't reach out either. They could say, I did this for you, Michael. Here, take a look. And if I liked it, I would have said, all right, I want you as my editor. But they can't have that initiative because they're fat losers in their fucking basement. Just seriously pitiful people. Yeah, Input Funny, you might have been there, but I don't. I think you. Well, Clad in Shadows was there, but he's not. He's not vocal anymore. He got the Compton experience, and he shut down. Yeah, and he told me to bring the whole streaming setup too, and I'm like, I'm not doing that, bro. Like that would have been no. We didn't bring a GoPro to Compton, dog. No. I ain't that dumb. I ain't bringing no fancy ass equipment down to hell no. My first stream was the Mafia Old Country launch. Well, that's what we're talking about. Yeah, and that game holds a special spot, and we're going to be revisiting that very soon, so lock in. We're going to be coming back because they have a whole new rollout here soon, and it's going to be big. So we're going to be coming back to Mafia the Old Country very, very soon here. Okay, here's this Swickable guy, and he's no longer supporting the show. I'm going to go ahead and get you up out of here. I mean, one time you called in and you called me weird, so let's go ahead and get you up out of here. I can't time out anyone. It's glitching. Put user in timeout. 10-minute timeout. Fake fan. You're the weirdo, not me. Cope. It's not even timing people out. The chat is glitched. I just hit timeout on that guy, and it didn't disappear. The fuck? There we go. Well, someone else got him out. Thank God. He's. When you're a former supporter and you no longer support, well, then we have an even better reason to get you up out. I mean, what are you offering? Your comments? Well, that's fake support, dog. There's people in here that are busting their balls to keep this show afloat. They're working hard for their money. What are you doing? Running your freaking mouth? You know what I mean? We got a loyal crew in here. We've always had one. People come and go, but the loyalty remains. And when you guys come back up in here as freeloaders, we're not too hot about that. We're not too, fond of that because there's other people that are busting their butt and they are supporting what they like. So what are you doing? Reminiscing about a stream from 4 years ago? I don't care. Get out of here. It was bait to get you to comment, and you did, and I timed you out. Cope. All I heard was Compton and the thing, and that I said, okay, we're going to run with that. Compton. Get these stupid idiots in here so I can get them timed out. I don't need you in here on the 27th. I was going to actually unban everyone, but obviously that's not a good idea because you guys haven't shown any forward steps. They can't come in here for the Madden stream. They can't come in here for the Dead Rising 20th anniversary stream. They can't come in here for the No Man's Sky stream. Were any of these guys in here for that for the past 3 days? No. Now they want to come in here because it's GTA 6, and they know that's brought in more viewers even here today. We got 250 viewers, by the way. I don't know if that's true. Seemingly it is. So, now they want to come in here and clout chase when we got, 100 plus more viewers. It's ridiculous. Upon Feet was there. Snack Bar was there. Swirly was popping in and out. The Queen's always here. IAD. Please don't unban everyone. I'm not. No, I'm not. Because that's a lot of work. That's a lot of work. If they want to be involved, they can just come in on their stolen accounts. Is that what they do? Do you know that for a fact? I think that's what it is because they have these legacy accounts and they all talk the same. Joined 10 years ago, 11 years ago. They got barely new. It's really weird. There's one guy that's doing it, I think. The hip-hop gamer who works with Rockstar said everyone will have a unique experience. For example, animations and no longer dependent on set factors, but play entirely different and dynamically. Well, we did read the hip-hop gamer thing, but that sounds crazy. That's what I'm saying, dog. The animation system is going to be the key factor in this game. In terms of really settling to believe, even if they're not on daily schedules, the animation system is going to be the key factor. Like, they're going to be leaning up on stuff. It's just going to look so lifelike, and it's going to flow more naturally and realistic. That's what's going to be the big thing. Not the graphics, really. I mean, the graphics are already, but the animation system. Dude, we haven't seen this game since May of 2025, dog. And we got shit dropping in 3 weeks. This is it. It's not a new trailer. It's gameplay. If they don't show gameplay on the 27th, I would be shocked. There's no fucking way they don't. Xbox CEO said, playthrough of the Elder Scrolls 6 today, the scale is grander and incredible. The story is even greater. Well, that's great, but right now we're locked into GTA 6. I mean, Elder Scrolls, that's still years away. Generative AI dynamic animations, that's what I'm saying. I actually believe the Hip Hop Gamer, he was talking very specifically. What, is it a video podcast? I'll listen to that. Is it a video podcast? I didn't understand what they were talking about. Well, they might take it down then. They said it was from July. Hip Hop Gamer, GTA 6. 1 day ago, Hip Hop Gamer. Where's the old interview, though? There was one guy that came in here. Let's see here. Have you seen the Spanish streamers? They got GTA 6 physical edition already. They already said they can show something tomorrow. Okay, buddy. Dude, you got to get better bait than that, dog. Fuck are you talking about? Have you seen the Spanish streamers? They said they got GTA 6 physical edition already. No, they didn't. Are you that dumb, dog? Are you that stupid? God damn. It is a video podcast. I saw it today. Send me that on. Send me that snack bar. I mean, I'll watch it off the air. Yeah, they said it was from July, so I guess no one picked up on it until now. That's crazy. Netflix will do a mini doc? No. I don't know. I mean, if we don't see gameplay, though, I mean, then I will. That's the only way I can really be disappointed is if they don't really show gameplay. I mean, at least a couple of minutes of something. It is a sad situation, that we can certainly tell you. Spanish people are liars. Unbelievable. He's talking about, it's a sad situation, that we can certainly tell you. Oh man, I'm gonna get this guy up out of here because he's not listening. He's not listening. It is a sad situation. Arthur Morgan's trolling. I'm gonna go ahead and get him up out of here. Arthur Morgan is trolling. It's so sad. I can't even time people out. The whole system is glitched. It's unbelievable. The whole system is glitched. We're going to get him up out of here because you're baiting, dog. Put user in timeout. Well, it's not working. It's not working. Why would they release anything? Well, cállate. Really, honestly, cállate. Take-Two said there is no AI being used for the game. Well, I don't know about that. I think they mean generative AI. I mean, there's still AI going to be at work. The old school AI. We're about ready to fall asleep here. They're not locking in. Just sent you DM, Twitter, link, podcast. Yeah, we'll take a look at it. We'll take a look at it, and we'll take a look at it in a way that makes sense, believe me. NPC AI. The 27th stream. I'm going to fall asleep out here. Well, the battery's lasting longer than I thought. We're still at 48%. The battery is lasting longer than we thought. And we got a totally dead chat. It says, yeah, I'm gonna listen to the Hip Hop Gamer and see what he says. It's getting a little quiet in here. It's getting a little too quiet here. Where's that game dev guy, by the way? You can't trust people in here. They're a bunch of liars and losers. I mean, most of them are. I hate to say that, but it's just like I've tried to give people the benefit of the doubt, but boy, oh boy. Well, I think it's about that time where we're going to be wrapping it up here shortly. The battery's lasting too long here today. Usually it drains faster than this. I don't know what's going on. Usually it drains a little bit quicker here, but we still got 40-something%. Nearly 50. I mean, that's crazy. So with that said, we are going to be wrapping it up. We will be live tomorrow. Can't tell you why or what, but we will be live tomorrow. And we might have a turnout for that. We'll see. We might have a turnout for that. We will see. Oh, there he is. Look at this Brandon guy. Yeah, it's the Brandon guy. The Brandon guy, Swirly. Can you look that you were talking about the stolen accounts? That Brandon guy is sus. A legacy account, and he's only been in here for like 2 streams, and just look at the way he talks. It's got all the lingo, all the mannerisms, all the, it's a bunch of baloney. Walking stream, by the way. Guys, I'm trying to not stream this month. I'm only coming back because today is the 100-day marker. Tomorrow we have something. Yesterday we did Madden because we had that. And then, the anniversaries on Sunday and Saturday. And then I think we did something on Friday. So we've actually been back for the last 4 days. It's just that there's stuff happening. We're going to run it back hard in September probably. I have to put out videos, so we have to put out videos. Even if they get 200 views, we have to put out videos. Don't do a. Input Funny says don't do a walking stream. Well, I'm not, because it's going to be a pulling tea session, and it's already like that for the main broadcast here. It should be like that. Look at this right here. He's gonna sponsor the stream, homie.
Super chatted $5.
He's gonna sponsor the stream. Oh my God. But now we're going back on our word. Well, what time is it? I mean, it's getting late. It's been a while. We need it. I thought you guys said they were terrible. Or is that a different crowd? Must be a different crowd. We need to get McDonald's. I'm so hungry. Oh, man. Don't have a good feeling. GTA 6. Well, it was looking terrible in here until the second wave started. We had to put timers on. We had to get timers going. We had to mute microphones. I mean, I don't like doing that shit, but when something's off, we got to kick it into a different gear. They should be organically excited to discuss this. We're literally weeks away from the premiere for the Netflix special, and you guys have seemingly still nothing to say, by the way. Well, on the 27th, we will be opening up the lines. And boy, oh boy, did they copy that. Not a single inch of creativity or originality from these grifters. All I can say is good luck. I mean, I already know what that call-in stuff gets you into, so good luck on that. Yeah, you know, it's you'll get the views and you'll get the excitement and you'll have that internet energy, but once the parasocials come in, it's a different ball game, dog. So good luck on that. I've already been through that for the last 6 years. Good luck on that. Oh, man. GTA 6 wishlist video? No, we're going to shill. We're going to shill because the grifters lost. Time for that Big Mac. Well, we're actually, I think they were having a deal. I think they're doing the $1 cheeseburger. I mean, if Snack Bar is going to show up and sponsor it, we can run it back. But I don't want to do it every night because we got to stick to our word here. I was trying to save the streams until September, but now you guys are pushing. Well, I'm going to be mad tonight. It'll get toxic tonight if you guys don't show up because it wasn't in my agenda. So if it's not in my agenda and you guys are going out of your way to ask for something, I expect at the very least you guys to show up and move the chat tonight. I'm not going to be playing games because I didn't go out of my way to say I was going to do it. So now you guys want it. You requested it. I need you guys moving the chat tonight. We need the chat to be alive and motivated. And Snack Bar said he's gonna try and support. So I mean I can do it, but the grifters lost and the Glazers won. Well, you know. August 27th is the fantasy of what GTA 6. This is a good comment. Let me put this on the screen. That was a good comment, dog. Well, let me read it again. That's a good comment. It tickled the brain. Hold on. August 27th, the fantasy of what GTA 6 could be dies in the reality. That's what I'm saying. That's why we're nervous to see the game. Yep. That's why we're nervous to see the game because that's it after the 27th. I mean, we are. I mean, obviously they're not going to show you the whole game, but you're going to see a glimpse of it in a way that you haven't before. So, and that's the thing. Right now, it's kind of a fantasy game. It's like, well, we've seen the trailers, we've seen screenshots, we've heard this, that, and the third, but still no gameplay, still nothing really concrete outside of the trailer stuff. And we haven't seen the game since May of 2025. May of 2025, by the way. This is fucking unbelievable. So again, August 27th, the fantasy of what GTA 6 could be dies, and the reality will hit. Well, and hopefully the reality is as good as the fantasy, you know? They put you on the show? Who? Who put me where? They put me on the show? What does that mean? Something doesn't feel right about GTA 6. I disagree. I think this is utterly fantastic. Someone did a message retract. We couldn't read that. Okay, well, if you guys want me to do a walking stream, we can do one. Maybe one a week or something. We can maybe throw them in, but the mod's got to be in here tonight. It might get toxic, and we need you guys moving the chat. No slow chat. No dead chat. Because this is what you guys requested. So now the expectations are on you guys to get the chat moving. And Snack Bar said he's going to be there, so I didn't say anything about doing it. I don't want to hear any excuses. And the G ain't nothing. Hey, you ain't gotta like it because the hood gonna love it. Hey, you ain't gotta like it. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be wrapping it up here. We're going to be winding this one down. The chat's already dead. I'm really excited to go out and start walking. And so, ladies and gentlemen, we are 100 days away. We're going to do a quick recap. 100 days away, August 27th, in my opinion, and I think this is more than just an opinion. Gaming changes forever. We're going to get our very first look at Grand Theft Auto 6. That is big. I know you guys don't care, but you will care after August 27th. The haters, the GTA 6 haters and grifters are foaming at the mouth right now. Record-breaking pre-orders already. And the biggest video game truly in our lifetime, and that's not an exaggeration, it really is. So 100 days away until November 19th, ladies and gentlemen. We got bugs on us, dog. Project Zombie. Oh, Lord. No. Well, with that said, we're going to wrap it up here, and we'll try and run it back since you guys requested it. But, you know, I got some expectations from you guys. I want to see this chat move at the very least tonight. And not just in the first 10, 20, 30 minutes. I want it moving all throughout the 2-hour duration, 3-hour duration, how long we go for. So we're going to run back the walking stream because you guys requested it. Snack Bar said he's going to be there, and we're hungry, so. And we're going to be back tomorrow, too. I can't tell you what we're going to be doing, but because there's copycats listening. But tomorrow's stream should be pretty big, I would assume. I think there might be over 300 people in here. I think there might be 300 people in here tomorrow. We'll see. But with that said, we're going to wrap it up here. 100 days until the biggest entity in all of VIDYA and it truly is unbelievable. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are wrapping this one up, and we're wrapping it up in, believe me, a way that truly makes sense.
I need a gangster bitch. I want a gangster bitch, yo. I want a gangster bitch.
I need a gangster bitch. We're coming back for the walking stream. We need you to lock in in a way that makes sense. 100 days, the biggest entity in all of VIDYA.
Sticking up girls from around the fucking way. Strap a lovable, hateful.